Cannot be stopped, guys. We cannot be stopped. We here. Can you guys see me? Y'all got me? Give me ones in the chat if y'all can see everything. Give me ones in the chat. We should be good to go. We will continue on this train. We cannot be stopped, gentlemen. Give me ones in the chat. Y'all ninjas can all see me. I think you guys can. You guys should be able to see me. Let's see here. We are live on all the platforms, ninjas. We are live on all the platforms. Sorry for the delay. Starting this shit back up. We can't be stopped, gentlemen. We cannot be stopped. So, yeah, no, guys, I had to remake the stream and everything. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm using Restream now. OBS was bugging out and shit. Computer randomly turned off. But look, no excuses. We're back fucking here. They cannot stop us. All right, guys, so let's get back right to programming. All right, get right back to it. And shout out to 3 Diglets said, I'm not fucking leaving. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate that. Let's get this thing back cooking.
Side of her operation. OnlyFans might be what she enjoys, but it also provides a hefty paycheck.
Your moneymaker is OnlyFans.
I started an OnlyFans.
$1 million in a day.
£42,000 in one night.
I'm gonna go get some oysters and champagne.
You have your little ones?
They could cry in a Ferrari.
I'll show you my first month. $13,338.
And can you give us like any indication as to what a more recent month might look like?
I'll just show you. I don't really want to say if that's okay.
I think it's more money than you might be imagining. And you made me pay for the cab. So you say you're going to do some work today, like how are you going to decide what to film this afternoon?
I usually am going to prioritize my customs.
Like they've paid for like a customized request?
Yeah, customized request that maybe I say their name in it.
Mind you, guys, I did not watch this documentary before. This is the first time I'm watching it, but how did I know that they do private videos and all this other shit? I told y'all, this is how they make a lot of their money. That's actually how they make the majority of their money, is the private videos and everything else like that. Because a lot of guys just want to be acknowledged by these girls. If you guys remember, Andrew Tate did an interview with Nelk, and he was explaining how the guys just want to be able to talk to the girls and get some type of interaction with them. So, no different, right? Like a lot of these guys are just horn dogs. They'll want to go ahead and get some attention from a girl, and that's where the typers come in. So, yeah. Yeah, she don't give a shit about these niggas. She just want to make some money. All right, guys, do me a favor. Since we got hit by the algo, right, and everything else like that, fucking our video up, which pissed me off, do me a solid, guys. I'm live right now on FedReacts and on Fresh and Fit. Do me a solid, guys. Like the video on Fresh and Fit, and let's get this video, let's get back in the algo. Let's get the views up. Because obviously, that fucked up my momentum. We could have been having 10 to 20K watching shit live easily if the fucking internet didn't do, well, it was not even the internet. My computer just randomly turned off. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But yeah, do me that solid, guys, because I restarted the stream because I love y'all ninjas. And, you know, I'm a little tired. I literally just got off the plane and just hopped right on stream. Look, I got my fucking same vest I was wearing from yesterday. Literally just like got off the plane and just came here, bro. So like the video for me, guys. That's all I ask. I don't really ask for much else. You don't have to donate to the show if you don't want to. Just like the vid, man.
Or something that they're really into that I don't have already. Sin, what you're up to. Sometimes it's just general conversation. Like sometimes guys just want to talk.
Have you like recognized any of the names in here of people that you might know?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's been some guys like outwardly saying like we used to go to school together.
Wow.
Or some of like dad's friends and stuff like that.
What man?
What dad's bruh? Holy. Nigga, you telling me her dad ain't embarrassed? Come on, man. That nigga's pissed. I would be. Holy.
Messaging you.
Yeah. I just try to keep it very professional.
Your version
Yeah,
of
keep it
keeping
professional, yeah.
Sort of the opposite of everyone else's version of keeping it professional.
Yeah.
Have you ever received any scary message on here, that like something that frightened you or made you feel unsafe?
Some people's requests, or sometimes it's way too much. Like I had literally last week, like, can you put a bag over your head and pretend to be like suffocated? It depends obviously on the request, but stuff like that.
Yeah, weirdos like snuff films.
Probably won't do. I don't want to encourage it. Like that for me, I don't think that's doing.
What if someone offered you $1 million to do it?
I probably
Yeah, she gonna do it.
would bend my morals for that, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. She could be bought, man. She can be bought, guys. Which is a big red flag as a female.
You've got spreadsheets. This is incredible.
just-
I can't believe you tried to tell me you weren't a businesswoman at one point. You've got a spreadsheet.
This guy's paid for a bottle of spit in a 6-minute video.
You did what, sorry?
I paid for like a bottle of spit, like just me like spitting into a bottle.
And is he going
Bruh.
to receive that? Or?
Yeah, I'll send it in.
Cooked!
Lilly invited us to observe the creation of a custom one of her subscribers had paid $300 for.
So the guy's asked for a off instruction, and he wants it kind of a style, so a little bit more like me telling him what to do. And he's asked for me to wear a black bikini and some high heels. So I'm sure we've got one in here somewhere. I mean, this one's extremely skimpy, so I'm sure he'll like.
Yo, you know what's funny? You niggas talking shit saying Myron is is not tech savvy. You guys do realize like I built the studio myself, right? Do you niggas forget that shit? That all that shit that you guys see out there, I literally set all that up. Bruh, niggas are slow, man. Obviously, you know, I'm not as good with the boards and everything else like that as Bills and Mo, but guys, I built that fucking studio from the ground up and set it up, but way before they came here. So, you're retarded.
Like that.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
All the best.
I'm not just, the thing is, I'm just not good with OBS. I'm getting better at it now. I understand it now.
And,
But
okay.
obviously, I'm not as good as Bills. Bills is a fucking pro. But as far as like tech savvy, y'all niggas retarded.
Eat it. Well done, thanks for being my loser. Bye.
That was very interesting.
It's kind of fun. You're kind of like playing an acting role. in a
Yeah.
sense.
See, it's an act. These girls don't really like you guys, man. They just want your money. It's all an act. Selling you a fantasy. As with anything in the sex industry, it's all selling you a fantasy every single time.
What Lilly had shown us so far was fairly in keeping with most creators on OnlyFans. However, what she was planning to do in a couple of weeks' time had never been seen before.
Bro! Ah! Oh my God, bro. All right. Myron, why are you such a misogynist? Why do you hate women? Why do you always talk shit on women? Why are you an asshole? My friends, the shit that I tell you guys is what I tell you from years of experience in dealing with modern women. And whether it takes you a month to realize what I said is true, or a year to realize what I said is true, or 2 years or 3 years, almost everyone comes to this moment where they realize that I was correct. And one of the things I talk about all the time is women's phones and attention thanks to modern technology. Gentlemen, the cell phone, okay? I gotta fucking go main cam on this one. Gentlemen, the cell phone is probably one of the worst inventions in modern times when it comes to relationships and building a connection with a female. And the reason why, guys, is because it used to be women respected and appreciated attention that they got from men. But now, thanks to the advent of the smartphone, women no longer respect the attention given by men. Women used to respect chivalry. Women used to love nice guys to a degree. Women used to enjoy the company of men. Women used to go out to meet men. But now, most women look at men as nothing more than annoying fucking mosquitoes. All right? That's the reality. All right? Most women nowadays don't like most men. There was a clip I saw like a day or two ago, right? And they were interviewing women in the mall in the 90s, roughly 1991, 1992, early 90s. And they asked the girls, what are you doing in the mall today? You know what the girls said every single time? Shopping and looking for boys, right? Now, to some of you, you might say, Myron, what the fuck? What? They were outside looking for men? What? Right? That's a foreign concept in 2024, isn't it? Because nowadays, right, women are bothered and annoyed by most men, if we're going to be honest, right? I'm sure each and every one of you has been in a situation, you see a hot girl, run up to her, oh shit, she's super hot. I gotta fucking, shoot my shot. You go in, you spit your G game, face buried in the phone, doesn't acknowledge you, doesn't look at you, doesn't even give you, treat you like a human, gives you one-word responses, etc., right? Everyone's been there, right? But we need to peel back the layers and figure out, how the fuck did we get here? How do we get from the early 1990s, women are actively going outside in the hopes of meeting a man, to today, they go outside just to get attention from men and not actually interact with them whatsoever? How the fuck did we get here? Well, I've talked about this before, but I'll say it again. The smartphone was the death of human-to-human interaction. And you can basically assert this to like nightlife, right? Cell phones and bottle service, what it effectively did was it made it where the women right now are only going to be in the sections with the men that have bottles, because status is the most important thing to women, right? And then you add in a compound effect with the cell phone, they're more interested on what's going on their Instagram. Oh, better yet, women go outside to not meet people or be social. Rather, they go outside to take pictures and video and make it look like they are social. One more time for you guys. It used to be women went outside to meet men and be social, but now they go out and take pictures and video to pretend they're fucking social. Right? How many times it's, woo, with their stupid ass phones, right? Woo, with the flash and the bottle comes and everything. Then as soon as that bottle comes, they're just sitting there in the corner. How many times that happened? Right? And the reason why women no longer respect interactions with men is because they get it all fucking day. On Instagram, on text messages, on dating apps, etc. Women are inundated with male attention, so they don't respect it anymore. It's gotten to a point now where women look at men as pesky fucking flies, if I'm going to be very blunt with you guys. Most women see you motherfuckers as annoying mosquitoes, flies, and other pests. They will never admit this. They will never tell you this. But I'm here to tell you guys, most women don't like most men. They don't want to be around you. They don't care to talk to you. They don't give a shit about you. And a big part of that is because of the rise of the smartphone and social media. Let me ask y'all this. If you always had women messaging you all the time, begging to sleep with you, begging to give you money, begging to fly you out, right? You know, fuck it. Let's go into a dream scenario. Let's make this fun. You wake up. It's Monday morning, 11 a.m. Alarm goes off, right? Look at your phone. You see 10 text messages. Your phone looks like fucking this right here, right? Couple of those numbers, you know. Some of them you don't know. Some saved, some not. But you kind of roughly know who they are. Then you open up your Instagram. Boom. DMs everywhere, right? 20 DMs. All bad bitches from different parts of the world. Wow, you're so handsome. What's your name? Me and my friends. Oh, hey, I got reservations at Carbone. You want to go? Another one. Hey, you want to go for a walk with my beautiful dog with a picture of an, handsome ass nigga like Frank, right? Frank, come here, nigga. Come up. There you go. What's up, buddy? Right? She sends you a picture of somebody that looks like this guy right here, right? This handsome ass dude. Frank, give me a paw. Let me make this shit bigger so y'all niggas can see him. Frank, come here. Give me up. Come up. All right, give me a paw for her, Frank. Good job, buddy. All right. All right, go to your bed, buddy. Go to your bed. Right there. Bed. 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 I love you too. So, right? So, she sends you a picture of her beautiful ass dog, right? And then you're getting all these offers. Mind you, you're 19 years old, you just graduated high school, you have no fucking skills. You don't have a job. Your parents pay for everything. You live in some major metropolitan city. Life is great. You don't got to worry about shit. Now, if that happens for a day, you'll be stoked. Happens for 2 days, you'll be really excited. Happens for a week, you're on top of the world. But what happens when you get this level of attention for a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years? What do you think happens to you as a person? I'll answer that. Your personality corrodes. Your ability to critically think evaporates. Your skill set, your ability to be perspicacious, gone. Why? Because everything's been given to you while you haven't had to work for it. You're not going to respect all of these women anymore. You're not going to have a sense of, how do I say this, appreciation when a girl hits you up and says, I'll fly you out to California. You're not going to give a shit when she tells you, I got extra tickets to the Heat game. You're not going to care when she offers to pay for your college tuition or buy you a car. You're going to look at all of these women as pesky fucking mosquitoes that aren't worth your time, right? You're going to, and as a matter of fact, the longer this drags on where you get all this attention, the less respect you have for the gender trying to constantly court you for nothing more than the fact that you exist. Now I want to ask you guys a fucking question. How much of a piece of fucking shit person would you be if you got this level of attention for years on fucking end? Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the modern woman. This is why so many women are insufferable. If I put the shoe on the other foot and you went through what I just explained to you guys, you got bitches hitting you up all the time. Not just hot bitches, but famous ones too. Kim Kardashian hit you up, right? Famous women that are hot. You would become a piece of shit too. So, though I make fun of thoughts all the time for their inability to be intelligent or hold a conversation or have any kind of critical thinking skills, I also can't blame them. They're literally worshipped for nothing more than the fact that they have a fucking vagina. So I'd be a piece of shit too if I didn't have to earn anything. Women are like trust fund babies. I've said this before, I'll say it one more time. If you get $1 million at the age of 18, you're not going to be the same as someone who gets $1 million at 38. Because the person that made the million at 38 had to fucking get blood, sweat, and tears onto that money to be able to earn it. Versus the person at 18 just got it. So who's going to be able to sustain it longer? Who's going to have the better appreciation for it? I think that's a no-brainer. This is why when men are the admired party in a relationship, we tend to keep that relationship going. We understand what to do when we're admired. Women don't. I fucking said it. Okay? One more time for you niggas so you guys really understand this shit. Women don't know how to properly behave when you admire them and put them on a fucking pedestal. Because they get put on a pedestal all the time. The worst thing you can do is pedestalize your girlfriend or a female that you're dealing with. Because all you're doing is behaving like all these dumbass niggas right here on the screen that you see. So it's your job as the man, as soon as you get the girl, to pedestalize yourself so she looks up to you and feels like you're the prize. Because when a woman feels like she's the prize and that she's better than you, that's the beginning of the end of the relationship. Because that's what she experienced before she met you. And I'm assuming if you got her, you were able to have some semblance of superiority to her. That's why she gave you a chance. It's your job to not fuck it up at that point. But my friends, This right here, right? And this is a very average looking woman, FYI, just so you guys fucking know. Right? From a looks perspective. Look at how her phone is blowing up. Guys, women all over America, their phones are like this. One of the biggest red pills some of you guys can ever do for yourself is look at an attractive woman's phone. Let's keep it real. A lot of you guys are in the friend zone with some bitches right now. So look, make that bitch useful. Hey, can I see your phone? Not that I want to like look at your actual messages, but like just want to see like how many messages you get on a day or your dating apps. She'll fuck with you anyway, so she'll show you. Look at that shit. It will change your fucking life, bro. And the thing that kills me is I don't think regular guys understand this shit. These TradCons that fucking talk shit about me and say, Myron, you're a degenerate. You don't teach men how to properly deal with women. Like nuclear family only, get married to these thoughts. No. No. Ben Shapiro, the idiots at Daily Wire, I even got into the debate with Steven Crowder about this. These niggas don't know what the fuck is going on with modern women. I have an enormous amount of respect for Christianity and Catholics and everyone else in their different denominations, Islam, Judaism, etc. But the one thing that these religions don't prepare you for is modern fucking women. Doesn't prepare you for them at all. At fucking all. And a lot of you guys that are super religious aren't aware of this shit. Of why women behave the way they do. They know that there's issues, but they can't tell you why the issues exist. My friends, this right here is one of the main fucking reasons. The smartphone has absolutely corroded modern day women. And like I said before, what do you expect? I gave you guys the example before. If you woke up to text messages every single day from beautiful women, you lose respect for women too. So we can't be mad at the let's keep cooking, guys. It's the fucking guys. I told y'all nobody will be able to break down this documentary better than me. Right? The TradCons can try, but they have no fucking clue about how modern dating works. Niggas been married for 10 plus years. Bro, if you've been married for 5 years, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Let alone 10 years plus. Right? Like, literally, hell, yo, fuck it. If you got married in 2020 before the pandemic, you don't even know what's going on. Or during the pandemic, you don't even know what the fuck life is like now. That's how much the dating game adapts year to year, guys. It changes that drastically.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Where the guys have messaged him. I had it switched off for a little bit, so it's just...
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number
Yeah.
and people can just apply?
Yeah, so I put out
Now, mind you, she put this oh God, wow.
Twitter post, and all you do is have to send in a photo.
Now, mind you, this was for the application to smash it, but a lot of girls get messages like this regardless, guys. Whether or not they're, doing a sex casting like this.
If you hold your ID. So this guy's from Belgium. He is 32. Oh, he's from Barbados. Jesus. We're going global.
Is this just going to be completely random
Fresh's cousin.
as to how you pick them?
Yeah. Like we said, we prioritize the ones who have STI checks. Yeah, I guess the only thing I'm nervous for is like for them to have a good time. I want to make sure they enjoy themselves and don't come away from it like, oh, I feel disgusted or that wasn't fun. 2006.
Oh my God.
Oh, trust me, they high likelihood they won't feel disgusted. You're the one that's gonna feel disgusted. For us, banging is like taking a piss, bro. It's an experience. Niggas will tell stories about this shit. You, on the other hand, you're gonna be horrified from this shit.
How does that make him? So 18?
18, yeah. I mean, he does like 18, doesn't he? Hey there, I know I'm late, but would love to you and lose my virginity.
He actually said loose my virginity.
Bruh.
To get his spelling
Cooked.
fixed.
I think other people in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget this.
It's not Fresh, guys.
It's also my fantasy, and this is also
This girl lied about banging Fresh, by the way, FYI.
something that I'm really enjoying and want to do and have wanted to do before I was even in the industry.
Our filming was interrupted briefly by a phone call from Lily's mother. Apparently, she calls Lily.
Shout out to 3 Diglets, $100. I'm not fucking leaving. Shout out to you, bro. I'm not fucking leaving, man. We're definitely not.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, guys. I was tired as hell. I got off the plane and literally jumped on stream, and then this shit fucking shuts down on me like 2 or 3 times. So, very annoying. But, yo, I love you guys. We're gonna keep cooking, right? Fucking 12 in the morning. I didn't even sleep last night, but we're still going. I've been wearing the same clothes from fucking yesterday. Let's keep cooking.
Really every day.
Mum always call me every day. What have you been up to today? I'm just getting railed. What are you? And they're just always checking in on me.
You've obviously spoken to your parents about this, right?
I actually haven't. My parents know what I do, but I'm not on the phone to them every day going, oh, you know, I just got DPE'd, I'm 17 guys today, or this and that. They don't need to know the logistics.
Of course.
I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mum and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Why?
I guess because it's not really what my parents would have wanted me to do.
Also, your natural biology doesn't allow it. Guys, there's a reason why they call it hot girl summer and not hot girl life. And the reason why is because women can't be promiscuous for a prolonged period of time. Now, are there some girls that could be promiscuous for a day, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, maybe a year even, 2 years, right? Sure. Different women have different tolerance levels of how long they could be promiscuous. But the reality is, the piper's always going to come and collect this check. You're going to always have to pay the pipers, they would say. And this makes no difference. So for her, she's racked up a big fucking bill. She might not feel it now, but I promise you she'll feel it in the future. Because it's innate to women, right? It's literally in their nature, it's in their biology to not be promiscuous. Being promiscuous is a learned habit that isn't natural. There's a reason why a woman can only bring 1 child to term per year. 2, maybe a twin or triplets if she's blessed. But she can only bring 1 child to term per year. Why? Because it's a natural mechanism to ensure that she doesn't become too much of a slut. Now, with that said, we've obviously been able to circumvent that through advents like birth control and contraception. But like I always say, modern conveniences don't always adhere to biological realities. So though we have all of these new modern conveniences such as condoms, birth control, IUDs, all this shit, it doesn't change the human psychology of a female where she knows being a 304 is not in her best interests. Okay? So that is why she's trying to cope here, but naturally, she can't, it fucks with her. Right? This is why girls, they'll get buyer's remorse after they have sex. Or their vagina will smell if they have too much sex with too many guys randomly raw. There's all these natural remedies to combat the 304-ness.
Doesn't mean to say my parents are like going to disown me or hate me or anything like that. I just don't want them to think less of me, you know?
Too late for that.
Like we can still be like very close and stuff like that, but I just don't think they need to know like exactly every single detail.
But they'll find out, right?
Yeah, and why do they not need to know every detail? Because you know what you're doing is deplorable. Simple. Simple.
Yeah, probably, yeah. This is the thing, I think, with like my career and stuff like that, we're not sat here talking about, oh, I filmed this with us today, or, you know, I filmed this, because there's just no need. I remember my dad saying, like, my friends talked about you, like, seeing you on mobile, something like that, and they know, but, like, there's just no point in being like, oh, you know, I'm doing this or doing that.
Yeah. Are there days where you second guess it ever?
Not particularly. There are days where I'm sat here on a Sunday, I am feeling a little bit more lonely, my friends have all got boyfriends, and I'm like, you know, I see a comment and people are like, God, no one's ever gonna marry you or something like that. And that can definitely like make me feel a little bit like, oh God.
Yeah, she knows she's cooked. And here's the thing. The only reason she's able to cope like this, guys, FYI, just so you guys know, the only reason she's able to deal with this shit where people roast her all the time and she's seeing her friends get married off or whatever, is because she's still young and attractive to a degree. She's 23. So when a woman is at her sexual market prime, bad decisions don't hit her yet. But once she gets older, and she starts paying for her own drinks, and then on top of that, you add the compounding effect of people knowing that she used to be a porn star. Oh, you're the chick that fucked 100 dudes in a day. Holy shit. Once that starts to hit her, in the next 5 to 7 years, that's when you guys are gonna see this girl's gonna be massively depressed.
Have I chose the wrong career? But like, I just totally love my job. But just like people talking about your body constantly, how you look. Every day someone like picking at you. I think that's the hard part. And also just the pure fact that people think so much less of you.
Yeah.
Before anyone ever meets you, they already perceive you to be something. I think now I'd find it hard to make friends in terms of like real friends that really just see me for who I am and not like, gosh, like.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You deserve to be ridiculed and made fun of. This isn't appropriate. Like, again, and this comes back to like women taking no accountability for their bad decisions. Like, bro, you're literally a 304. What do you think? Like, this is a deplorable profession, right? What do I always say? Fast money comes with slow problems. You've effectively sold your soul. So since you sold your soul, you no longer get the benefit of respect. That's just how it goes, right? Like, let's say this nigga, right? Let's say this guy right here, who you guys could tell this dude is a simp. He's not really red pill aware, this guy, at all. You could tell from his demeanor, his tonality, the way that he speaks, the way he talks with her and shit like that. He's not really red pill aware. However, let's say he was interviewing a homeless man. And homeless man was like, yeah, just sucks, you know? Like, no one takes me seriously. No one respects me. You know I've been on heroin for like a year or two and asking for money and I haven't had a job. But, you know, yeah, I don't want people to look at me like a bum anymore. We don't laugh at him, wouldn't we? We're just looking at him like, bro, you fucking loser. We'll roast him because he, as a man, should understand that there's consequences to bad decisions. Now you're gonna get ridiculed. Now you're not gonna get respect. You're a brokey. You live in front of a 7-Eleven. You're a loser, right? But with women, for some odd reason, when they make bad decisions, they don't want people to judge them. No, you deserve to be fucking judged. Shame is a very strong repellent to dottery. But we've done everything in our power in modern society to not hold women accountable for their poor decisions, especially when it comes to sex work.
Star online, whatever, this kind of like persona.
Yeah.
Also just like all of social media, like everyone is preying on your downfall. Banks don't allow you to bank with them. Your Instagram's trying to get shut down. Like, you know, it's just like.
Yeah, well, banks don't want to bank with you because it's a high-risk business. Pornography is an extremely high-risk business, so no, they don't want to deal with you. Right? And people preying on our downfall, that's a little lame. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't prey on any of these thoughts' downfalls. I just educate you guys on what they do. Like, let them keep being thoughts. Because honestly, I need more examples to teach you guys what to stay away from. You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be hoes. Right? Whatever. There's always going to be a market for it. This is an uncomfortable reality. Like, you guys got to realize that a lot of guys have a porn addiction, a lot of guys can't attract women. So there's always going to be a demand for this shit. My job is to keep you away from this shit and to teach you how to identify these girls and never commit to them. It's always going to exist. So I don't actually prey on her downfall. I actually hope she fucking finds God one day. But I'll tell y'all this. More than likely, she's never going to be able to find a guy of her top choice. It ain't going to happen, bro. It ain't going to happen. And I don't advocate for any guy to take her seriously. Because even if this woman finds God, she's cooked. She's still cooked. The trauma that she's been through is going to resurface at some point. All these thoughts always have to bear the consequences from their actions. So even if they find God, she's still going to wait. Guys, look, girls like this, because I've dealt with them before. You guys realize, and anybody in my chat, to give me ones if you guys have been through this before and you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Girls I've dealt with that used to do shit like this, right? Girls that I'll just like smash and seeing or whatever. Whether it's being a stripper, porn, OnlyFans, whatever. These girls, guys, have an inescapable level of trauma. What do I mean by that? There will be nights where you'll be next to her and she'll fucking wake up in a fucking panic sweat with a nightmare. There'll be times where you'll be walking into the house and she'll fucking have a panic attack because she doesn't know it's you. There'll be times where they'll have random anxiety attacks. You can't escape your past as a woman, unfortunately. Why do I tell you guys to stay away from whores? You guys want to know why? Because I've dealt with them. I've seen the ugly side that no one talks about. These motherfuckers will sit there and tell you, a lot of these TradCons, she accepted Jesus, so you need to accept her.
Nope.
No, you don't need to accept her. Because though she found God, and that's awesome for her, that doesn't mean that you need to go there on her path to redemption. Because what they don't tell you is that these women have a lot of fucking crazy shit in their minds because they've been through so much stuff. A lot of these women have experienced SA or grape or the M word when they were children. Right? So when they become adults and they leave that life, sometimes it resurfaces. And when it does resurface, you're probably going to be on the bad end of that. Whether it's her drinking alcohol again and relapsing into her bullshit. Maybe she was a violent person, she hit you. Maybe she wakes up randomly. Oh, my bad, I punched my mic. Maybe she randomly wakes up with cold sweats. Maybe she has random seizures, panic attacks. You don't know what the fuck is going on. She screams because she doesn't know how to handle her emotions. This is all waiting for you guys if you deal with a girl that comes from this profession, by the way. And this is the ugly side that no one ever tells you whenever you deal with these women. Give me ones in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, I see Eddie Vargas said, I dated a stripper. I can confirm this. Yes. 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 This is the ugly side when you date with women that are former sex workers, guys.
Like the little things that just like, no one likes what you do. And everyone just thinks less of you, basically.
I see that you've kind of taken on the word and almost owned it in a way.
Yeah, 100%. I don't mind being called. I'm sleeping with 100 guys in a day. That is the definition of a sexuality.
Would you refer to yourself as a feminist?
Yeah.
Guys, give me ones in the chat if the audio is good. Give me ones in the chat if the audio is good. It should be good. Mo calibrated this mic for me. So I'm able to keep it fairly far from me and still give you guys good audio. Give me ones if the audio is good, guys. This is a Newman U87, guys. It's like a fucking $4,000 mic.
At the end of the day, doesn't feminists mean like you just want equal rights for boys and girls? And yeah, I do what I want and I do it because I enjoy it. I think there are obviously some women that maybe go into it because they have to or need the money and stuff like that, or they're kind of coached into it by men. But my personal experience is I've only ever felt empowered by the fact that I'm making money off something that I think guys will do anyway. Like guys are always going to sexualize me, so I may as well try and profit off that bit.
I mean, not all guys are going to sexualize you.
I don't really know. Maybe not all guys, but so much. I mean, I'm like a part of the problem. It's so hard because like doing extreme stuff like this is not normal. And I think then guys are probably going to expect girls to maybe be as strong as me and sleep with this many guys and take it all or do stuff like that isn't real life sex. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around.
But you do enjoy doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys, do me a quick favor. I'm gonna read chats real fast. But guys, we got 2,400 y'all watching on the Fresh Fit channel. Guys, like the video. Let's get to 2,000 likes. Get the engagement up on this one. I want the views to go up on this one. If you're watching on Fed Reacts, guys, come on over to Fresh and Fit and watch. Just want to go live so you guys kind of know. Let me go ahead and read some of these CastleClub chats. You guys are funny. Let's see here. We got Fresh Updates 1. Nice Star 1, their best friend is their mom. Showstopper HBK says, yo, Myron, off topic, but I got news today that one of my exes passed away in a car accident just last month. She killed my dog of 7 years out of jealousy and anger because she couldn't bear me breaking up with her. Do you think karma got her? I guess it did, bro. Why would, that's evil that she would kill an animal like that. Myron, she just wanted coconuts. That's from Comfort Zone. Can you please unmute Pengineer on Rumble? Not sure why I was muted. That's from Fresh Balcony. I don't know, bro. You probably were talking shit. That's Cope, Untamed Trucker. Maybe you pissed off one of the guys. Nigga, Myron, I said to connect the HDMI cord and turn on the monitor. Yeah, that's from Comfort Zone. Yeah, Comfort Zone, you must be new here, bro, because I built that fucking studio. I built this studio and I built the one over there, so I'm very tech savvy and understand how shit works, asshole. The Rare Myron L, that's from Untamed Trucker. That was from before. Yeah, guys, my computer just turned off. Like, there's nothing I can do about that, honestly. But yeah, guys, like the video on YouTube. Let's get that engagement up on Fresh and Fit. You guys got me tonight. I'm doing a night train even though I'm half asleep here. I'm pinning the YouTube video there for y'all. Like the video for me. Really appreciate it. Let's get to 2,000 likes.
And I think people forget it is my fantasy and this is what I enjoy. And so it's hard because you're like being
More cope. It's my fantasy and what I enjoy. No, it's not.
selfish, but you're also not helping the situation.
I left Lily's house with more questions than answers. I still couldn't understand why she felt the need to do what she was doing, and whether it was truly what she wanted to be doing. I thought it might be helpful to hear the perspective of another OnlyFans creator, so I reached out to Alex Letitia, also known as the Queen of Southampton.
So, now this is something I've wanted to know all day. Do I call you Alex or do I call you the Queen of Southampton?
Oh, either. No, you call me Alex. Basically, I went into OnlyFans because we were really, really broke. It was really last resort. I had never, ever sent anyone a nude prior to this ever in my life. So I was so naive going into it. I started off just doing bikini pictures and lingerie, but it is a slippery slope and the demand is more.
Okay, what does she, let's talk about that. What does she mean when she says it's a slippery slope? So here's the problem when you get into sex work, guys, right? So like these girls, they'll sit there and say, oh, it's only bikini pictures, right? That's how they originally start out. But the problem is that when you do OF, the dudes that watch you 9 out of 10 times are straight up perverts. So they want more. They're always gonna want more. So they're gonna request, oh, can you send me nudes? Oh, can you send me, you doing X, Y, Z? So if girls wanna maximize, like I told y'all before, they make most of the money, as Lilly admitted before. Mind you, by the way, I didn't watch this fucking documentary. I just know this shit from being around these thoughts all the time. They make most of their money from the upsells. So bikini pictures are only gonna get you so far, right? You're gonna have to send nudes, bro, at some point. And then at some point, if you really wanna make money, you're gonna be smashing on camera, right? So there's no way around it. There's really no way around it. So girls will sit there and say, oh no, it's just bikini pictures. Then you're not gonna be making no real money. And a lot of these girls look at it like, well, I'm on OnlyFans anyway, I might as well show them a titty. And that's how it starts.
Is that something you regret?
There's a lot I regret on there.
Do you feel scared that you might ever have to start doing things you don't want to do in order to keep that money coming in?
It is scary, yeah, because people are starting to do the most outrageous things online. I've seen so much.
Bro, do I miss guys when it comes to this shit? I am literally a thoughtologist. That's my new title. Myron Gaines, thoughtologist. How does that sound, guys? Because I think I've talked to more hoes than anyone else. I think I got Howard Stern beat. Jerry Springer. Well, that shit's fake. Maury. Nigga, I think I have talked to the most thoughts ever in the last 10 years. I can't think of somebody else that's talked to more thoughts. I literally know what they're gonna say before they say it.
Of it lately, and I think my daughter's already getting stick for what I do, and like I said, I don't really do anything.
My daughter's already getting what I tell y'all niggas, I told you guys, in the next 10 to 20 years, you guys are gonna see an influx of bullying on children where their parents are gonna get made fun of for doing sex work. Kim Kardashian is already going through it, right? We're already starting to see the consequences of being a thought on the internet. As you guys know, Kim Kardashian famously rose up in prominence through having sex with Ray J on camera back in like 2006, 2007. A sex video got leaked, right? And this was back before, like, pornography was huge like it is now. Now it's a normal thing. Your favorite celeb is on OnlyFans sucking dick, whatever. But back then, this was a huge issue in the early 2000s. Paris Hilton sex tape, Pamela Anderson, like these sex tapes were like a big deal back then. Now it doesn't matter. So with the normalization, you're gonna see a lot of kids get picked on for this shit. Because it's still not normal to that point. Don't get it twisted. It's normal in the celebrity circles. You're not gonna like become an A-list celebrity off of it no more. But you're still gonna get made fun of for it. And we're starting to see the ramifications of it right now with women like this. And then also Kim Kardashian's kids are getting made fun of for this shit. Rightfully so, by the way.
Anything controversial.
And another thing too with Kim Kardashian is she's never gonna be able to live it down. She's never gonna be respected as a lawyer, even though she's trying to go to law school for it. She's never gonna be respected as a billionaire, as a philanthropist, right? She's never gonna be looked at that way. As much as she tries so hard to do the fashion, to do the law, to be a wife, to be a mom, to be a philanthropist and like have all these organizations, to trying to get the Menendez brothers out of jail, right? Advocating for prison reform, speaking to politicians to try to get some of these sentences lowered, right? As much as she does all this, what will everybody remember her for? That's what they're going to remember her for.
compared to all these other girls, and it just keeps being like leveled up and up and up of the expectations.
Well,
Chad, we cooking tonight. We're cooking tonight, man.
on Saturday, I'm going to another OnlyFans creator, Lilly Phillips, is planning to sleep with 100 men in a single day for OnlyFans content. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's really sad. I just worry about.
Bitch, what do you mean it's this is the pot calling the kettle black. You're a hoe too. Don't fucking try to sit here and virtue signal now. You're a 304 as well. Fuck out of here, man. See, and here's the other thing too, right? So, you got losers like Ethan Klein and Hassan Abi that say that I'm a misogynist, I'm a sexist, I hate women, etc. Right? They try to shame me for giving you guys these facts. Meanwhile, they sit here and positively reinforce fuckery like this because on the left, what do they always say? Sex work is real work, right? My body, my choice, right? Slut walks. The left promotes this bullshit, right? But what the left doesn't promote is reform in the family court system. When you accidentally listen to one of these idiots, whether it's H3 Podcast, Sam Cedar, Hassan Abi, one of these fucking left-wing political commentators, you listen to them, you think you can fix a whore, you marry her, right? And next thing you know, your life is upside fucking down. And you're gonna take it to the cleaners. Or she's making false accusations on you because she's not mentally fucking stable. You try to prevent her from hurting herself and she fucking punches you in the face. And then she calls the cops and say you punched her and she punches herself in the face. And then you go to jail. Right? I will take the fucking arrows. I will take the censorship, the attacks, the relentless fucking crusade against me to label me as a viral woman hater, hate speech advocate, right? I will take that so I can warn you about these fucking thoughts. Because I'd rather be called a misogynist or a woman-hating asshole and save you motherfuckers from wifing up these chicks than getting mainstream approval. Because the truth isn't pretty. And this is what the left doesn't want you guys to know. And honestly, even the right doesn't want you guys to know this shit. Because we already know what the TradCon arguments are. As long as you're religious, these TradCons think it's fine. And I'm here to tell you, no, it's not fucking fine. I'm even further right than them on this shit. These hoes don't deserve a good man. I fucking said it. Women that are sluts or promiscuous women that have a very bad past don't deserve a future. Yeah, I fucking said it. Why the fuck? I find it interesting, right? That I can make a bunch of bad financial decisions. Get my car repoed. Not pay my rent. Not pay my electric bill, right? And credit scores 420, but there ain't no fucking weed around. It's just 420 credit score. And I go into a bank, they'll decline me. Sorry, sir, you don't qualify. Am I gonna go to that bank guy and be like, you're a fucking misogynist, or you're a misandrist, right? That's when you hate men. A lot of people don't know that word. How stupid would I look by telling that bank guy, you're a misandrist? No, it's not because of my gender that I got disqualified. It's because of my behavior. And my behavior over a prolonged period of time where I created a history. I don't deserve the loan. I don't deserve the credit line. because I made really bad fucking decisions. Now, well, you can repair your credit, right? But yeah, but the reality is most don't. And the likelihood is that there's a good chance that I'll probably get bad credit again because I've already showed that I have poor discipline when it comes to financial spending. Most Americans never get themselves out of debt. I don't see Ethan Klein and Hassan and all these other fucking detractors of mine on the left getting mad at the banks for not giving people loans, right? Why? Because it's a business, right? It's a business. They have the ability to decline you if you're not a worthy candidate for their service. So, why the fuck is it bad for me to tell men to treat women like the banks do everybody else? If you got a bad past, sorry, you don't qualify for a future with us. Because I know, from what I've told you guys before with thoughts, they will destroy and ruin your life as a guy. Why are you going to go ahead and save this 304 over here that made really bad decisions when I know more than likely there's another woman over here that came from a good family, is God-fearing, has a father in her life, she respects men, she will respect you as a dutiful girlfriend. Why the fuck would I tell you guys to go get with this 304 when I know that there's women out here that are good women that are worthy of being in a relationship with? Now, these girls are going to be harder to find. They might not be as hot. They might be a little bit boring. But I'll tell you this, they're going to be a way better partner long term than this thought, right? I need you niggas to turn into Chase Bank, right? You niggas need to turn into Chase Bank and have these bitches chase you for the fucking relationship. A lot of you niggas are like fucking, what? Let's think of a bank that everybody uses. A lot of y'all niggas are like Webster Bank. One of the worst banks ever. Just take anybody. Hey, you want somebody? Hey, yeah, let me give you a little, Next thing you know, you're going out of fucking business. Because you gave people lines of credit that never fucking deserved it. Chase Bank. Make the bitches chase you for the relationship or the loan in this case. Guys, we are the ones that have the power. The women want the relationships. They want the title. They want the ring. Make them earn it and only give it to women that are worthy. Sex workers don't fucking qualify, ever. Do you understand? A lot of you niggas message me on Twitter. Hey, bro, this girl, she does XYZ, questionable past, but I like her. Every day, hundreds of fucking messages. Every day. Which, by the way, I have a subscription service on X. If you guys want to go ahead and send me DMs on there and have me answer them, subscribe to me on X. Because I get too many of these goddamn messages. I can't respond to every one. But every day, bro, you guys are over here asking me questions about a really bad fucking candidate about getting with her. You guys want a fucking, a thumbs up from me so you could wife up some girl that was a former stripper. Look, you do what you want to do. But don't get fucking mad when she doesn't repay back the loan. Don't get mad. Because that's what sex workers are. They're the functional equivalent to someone with a badass credit score trying to get a loan from your bank. It's time to start telling these hoes they don't qualify.
About her mental health. I'm hoping it's a hoax and it's not going to actually happen. I don't know. From what I've seen of her, I think she's like young and beautiful. I don't think she has to sleep with 100 guys in one day for attention. I don't know. It's like medically, is she going to be in a lot of pain? Mentally, you're going to be known as the girl that 100 guys in one day, and I think that's really sad. The problem is that when you sign up to objectifying yourself, it's like you're signing a deal with the devil. Like, no one is going to see you as a human being. It gets to the point where everyone objectifies.
Look, and now, this is another thought saying this. Bro, even hoes know what they do is bad. Like, you can't make this shit up. Even she knows this is a bad idea. She's a hoe. You know she's getting crazy when your colleagues are telling you, I don't know about that one. with this stunt, you might not even get a loan from Webster Bank, bitch. I know we're all trying to go to Chase Bank and chase that higher status guy, but like, bitch, you won't even be able to get something in fucking, you won't even be able to get something at Webster at this point.
Buys you. That's the reality of it. You're like the cash cow.
Do you think the kind of thing Lily's doing this weekend is the future of OnlyFans?
I hope it isn't, but we keep seeing so many sort of outrageous stunts. Maybe people assume they have to do that in order to get attention and followers. So it is just going to have to get more outrageous, which is quite scary if you think about it. I'm just worried about the smell for you.
The smell?
Yeah, I feel like the smell will be...
What I fucking tell y'all, bro? Yo, girls that smash a lot, their vaginas smell bad, bro. It's really bad. This is a natural response to thottery. It's God's way of saying, bitch, what are you doing? Stop. It's literally like, he's just like, Allahu Akbar! By the way, guys, like the video. We got, let's see here. We got 900 likes. Bro, we need 2,000 likes, ninjas. I'm streaming right now, fucking 1:22 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Got off a long-ass flight from Vegas. Haven't slept all night. Fucking dying right now. Second energy drink here for y'all niggas. We grinding. I'm in here solo, going hard in the paint. Only thing I ask is that you ninjas like the goddamn video. Truth Thrive says, Myron, my bro been simple. Can I save him, or do I just let him learn on his own? Yeah, you're gonna have to let him learn on his own, bro, because he probably won't listen.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Bye.
The whole thing, I think I'm realizing, is actually more mental than we originally thought. There are 100 men turning up to have sex with her for 5 minutes each in a single day. I mean, there's a decent chance that one of them is going to be dangerous. One of them might have a weapon, have a criminal record. A few of them will have STIs. Just on a basic statistic, you can know that a few of them are going to have STIs. So let's just hope those condoms are good ones.
I had a sinking feeling that perhaps Lily hadn't fully thought through the challenge she was undertaking.
How are we looking? We're 1 week away.
I think we've got about 50% of them confirmed.
And then you're checking that they've done an STI test?
Yeah, so prioritising guys who have STI tests. They have to screenshot the results kind of thing. But this is the thing with it, like you can never 100% know if they've had an STI test, and even if they had, they could have slept with 10 girls in between the test and things like that. It's more just like, you know what you're getting involved in if you're willing to participate.
Are you going to kiss any of the guys?
Definitely, definitely. I feel like some of them would be a bit... put off, especially when you know I've just had like 57 guys inside me or whatever.
All right, we just hit 1,000, guys. Let's hit 2,000. I want that engagement. Fuck it up, baby. I want that engagement up because, like I said before, 1:30 in the morning, we still cooking late night. You guys are getting the best breakdown on this fucking documentary, and there ain't nobody else on the internet qualified to do this shit, FYI, to the same level that I do, right? Because I actually deal with these women on damn near a daily basis. Smashed a bunch of them. Been around a bunch of them. I am literally a thoughtologist. I am a thoughtologist. I know these women better than they know themselves. How is it that I've been able to predict shit in this documentary and I haven't even seen it yet? Guys, I have not seen this documentary, I swear to God. I've not seen this documentary. I've been in Vegas filming all fucking day. For the past 2-3 days, I've been filming like all day. But I know what the fuck is gonna happen. Why? Because I'm around these types of women all the fucking time. I know what's in their brains. So y'all getting the best breakdown right now on this fucking stream. Guys, do me a favor, like the video, let's hit 2,000.
Why do you think that would put them off?
I think it's more someone to my face. I can imagine that's what's put another guy off.
So you would let like these guys do that on your face?
Yeah, yeah.
And in your mouth?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What if they had HIV?
Is that where it comes from? Tongue in the mouth?
It can.
Oh, really? See, I've never really thought about that.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, man.
Last time when I did it, all of them.
If you guys are watching on Rumble, we got 3,000 plus y'all ninjas over there. Just click that link I got it pinned. Click that link and just hit the like button and then go back and watch it on Rumble. You guys know Rumble's home base.
I can't really explain it. I get like serotonin, like from when people are like, oh my god, you're that on the internet. Sounds crazy.
I know, and I know you're saying that to me right here, but I don't believe that.
Really?
No.
Yeah, see, even the simp knows that she's lying. She's capping right now. Bruh, you don't get serotonin or whatever the fuck she's trying to say happy from random niggas busting nuts on your forehead, man. Fuck out of here.
I kind of love like ruffling feathers a little bit and people getting a bit like agitated by maybe the fact that I'm people think I'm like so sad and stuff like that, but that could not be like further from the truth. I don't think people realise like how happy this makes me. But I just think it's so funny and fun. I can't really put it
more cope. More and more cope.
into words.
Have you done anything to make sure there's not someone with a criminal record, for example, coming down?
Yeah, Frank is way more handsome than that nigga.
We actually have not now. No.
Do you feel safe?
Yeah. I mean, pretty sure I could take on some 50-year-old guy. No, I think it'll be fine. I'd like to think that guys on there, so I don't know what they would do anyway.
It is London, like you've put out a public call, so technically anyone could come down as long as they were over the age of 18.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
I'd like to think someone won't go to that effort to put in their ID, drive there, you know. It's quite a big process for someone just to, I don't know, do something like that, maybe. I'm not really sure.
I had a sinking feeling that perhaps Lilly hadn't fully thought through this.
Yeah, Frank is way better looking than that nigga, bro. That nigga all hairy. He look like an old man and shit. Oh, Frank is passed out. I was gonna...
challenge she was undertaking, but maybe I was wrong and everything was under control. After all, Lilly and her team seemed very relaxed about her mission. So relaxed that she squeezed in another job the night before, in Newcastle.
Hi, I'm going to be at Vinkers at Newcastle Racecourse this Friday, the 18th of October.
All right, I know a lot of you guys said you guys want me to jump in that space. This is what I'll do, guys. I'll open up another tab for you ninjas, and maybe we'll jump in that space a little bit. I don't know who the people are. I see Pearl and Andrew in there, so let me go ahead and we'll cook a little bit. We'll go in there and cook and then come back.
October. I'm super excited. Apparently there's meant to be over 6,000 university students. It's the biggest uni event in Newcastle, so I can't wait.
It is the night before Lilly's big day. These girls don't seem very prepared. They're currently on their way to Newcastle, and then they're going to be coming back late tonight, and then Lily's going to sleep with 100 guys tomorrow morning, which seems mental to me. It doesn't seem like things are going great. There are a lot of guys cancelling. They're scrambling now to find people at the last minute. I don't understand how the guys they're scrambling to find at the last minute are going to get STI checks in time. I feel a bit nervous going to this random Airbnb tomorrow.
If we can't do that, then we might as well revert back to where we were.
Let me go ahead, guys, and request to speak here and see what happens.
Make the century. And if we don't, then the decision essentially will be decided for us, and we will.
Let's see. Here's the space y'all can see here.
Essentially,
I don't know who any of these people are. You can see Pearl's right here. Andrew Wilson is here.
Anyone really wants to go back to where we
I don't know who this guy is.
Children.
All right,
guys, I appreciate.
If they approve me as a speaker, we'll see what happens.
I appreciate this, but I have to roll. I have to roll out for the evening.
Oh shit.
Okay, Andrew. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I only have. I gotta catch a flight in the morning. It's nice to see you, Pearl. Homath. I don't know where Jake Rattlesnake went.
Homath is in here too.
He was fighting it out. I see Myron hanging.
You want to stay for a few minutes?
Yeah, Myron hanging out in there. Well, I just can't. I got to catch a flight in the morning. But,
yeah,
but I'm
we
not
just
going
caught
to let
Andrew
my boy
then.
Myron go without saying what's up to him.
Anyone shocked? Is anyone surprised about the outcome of the discussion?
No.
My co-host? Like,
Not really.
No, exactly what I expected.
Every time we have this discussion, it's exactly the same thing. Angry females with zero logic that don't even understand basic argumentation, and they just spurg out and run away and complain to us.
Yeah, and then you get salsa night.
Imagine working under women like that in the military, bro.
Andrew left, guys.
At this point.
Here, let me move my.
Okay, yeah.
Move myself.
But yeah, it's just it's disappointing. I don't.
But I think his point is
He just
that
left,
the
guys.
odds of any
Unfortunate.
Of that changing anytime soon is slim to none.
Yeah.
I think we have a solution to this.
Yeah, so
I've had to carry women out of like holes in the ship because we were doing firefighting training because they couldn't handle the firefighting gear. But then I have to turn around and be like, "Are you okay? Good job. You did your best." I know for a fact if a missile hit the ship, that girl would be in her bed crying, and I would be the one to find an extra guy to fill her spot. Right?
Because you didn't let women lead.
It's not before or after salsa night. It's not my decision. That's the thing here. What's the plan?
You wouldn't let them lead.
No. You don't understand. It's not my decision.
You were intimidating them.
No, it's not.
I do want to put something forward as a suggestion.
All right, I'm gonna give my 2 cents, and then I'm gonna.
What is the suggestion?
I mean, there was a lot of discussion
and then we'll go back to the
about,
documentary
women
chat.
and the vote and the military and so forth. And it is possible to have a voting system potentially where there is differential voting, where one vote is not necessarily exactly equal to another. So if people are putting in additional sacrifices that perhaps other people are not putting in, we could weight people's votes so that some people perhaps have a 2-point vote and other people have a 1-point vote.
How about we have a government that's actually...
All right, hey guys, I'm on stream right now. Can I just give a quick little tidbit here?
Yeah, of course, Myron.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, so it's a bummer that I kind of came at the end here after Andrew was leaving.
You missed the compelling arguments, unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll just kind of summarize here. I'm actually doing a stream right now reacting to this documentary, and it's funny because I'm like calling out things right, and I haven't seen this documentary. I'm watching it right now on stream, And a lot of the things that she's done or doing or I anticipate is going to happen, it happens. And I think the thing that people need to kind of understand is that this has been a long time coming, right? If we want to talk about female promiscuity and the bullshit going on, you know, this kind of started, I would say, well, we could start at the 1960s with the explosion of feminism and birth control and women entering the workforce, etc. But what I've come to realize is if you look at any problem in society, it's almost always stemmed from feminism, because feminism inherently destroys the nuclear family. When you destroy the nuclear family, everything else kind of falls around it. And I know Nuclear Cardillo was speaking about women in certain positions, which I agree with. I don't think women should be in the military. I don't think they should be police officers. I don't think they should be firefighters. Now, with that said, you know, are there some women that are capable? Of course, right? But I'm an advocate of we need to put one physical standard. If women can rise to the challenge and do it, cool, give them the job. But we all know 95 to 99% of them are not going to be able to drag a 200-pound man. A lot of them aren't going to be able to climb a ladder with the same level of speed or do a shuttle run or run a mile in a certain amount of time. They just won't be able to do it. And my thing is, I think we've gotten to the point now, right, we're so civilized now where we will go ahead and bring down standards where it could, quite frankly, be life or death for social justice. And I think that's a serious problem, because you end up weakening the entire workforce or the entire military, the entire police force, you know, to appease some type of DEI or feelings or some other, you know, bullshit to make people not feel as though you're racist or bigoted. But the reality is women are inferior to men in almost every physical regard. And I think weakening the workforce, especially in critical infrastructure jobs like that where people can die, it's bad. It sets us backwards. And then, you know, obviously then you look at people like this Lilly chick who are out here having sex with 100 people and now she's going to have sex with 1,000. I think this is all a marketing play, to be honest with y'all. You know, the release of this documentary, her trying to have sex with 1,000 people, I think this is to get her name up and obviously make as much money as she can. On OnlyFans, do I think that she feels a little bit of sadness and sorrow from this? Of course, I think all women, you know, to some degree, being a whore is going to affect you mentally to some level, right? Some women are better at it than others. Some maybe have a higher threshold, but at some point, banging a bunch of random dudes is going to fuck your psyche up, or as a woman. It is what it is. Women are not built to be promiscuous long term like men are. So, I don't know. This documentary here is very interesting. I think it speaks volumes as to where we are as a society, where you know, this is kind of like admired by a lot of women.
Yeah, I definitely
My
agree.
personal take on it.
I definitely agree. And the reason I started this space was I was seeing a lot of women, you know, basically making justifications, excuses, sympathizing, projecting, and all of these things to rationalize why she's not responsible for actions. And I don't think, especially if they're feminists, I don't think that's logical at all. We can't just say we have equality and then at the same time, if she regrets it, in this case,
The thing is,
someone
the
else
thing
is
is
responsible.
before the video of her crying came out, it was all empowerment. It was all her being
Oh,
super
I know.
empowered, super liberated. But now that a video of her came out that she's crying, women are now trying to say that it's men's fault, like that she never had agency because of this. I'm
Yeah,
like, nah, man, this is so
feminism isn't about equality. It never will be. It never was. It's a strategy.
Okay, but you know
right?
that's what they argue for. We're going off
Yeah,
what
but
they
that's
actually say.
They argue for rights without accountability.
Sorry, now watch what they do, not what they say, right?
Okay,
She
but we're
is
trying to objectively point out the fact there's a massive breach in logic. Like they're not being
Why did she
logical.
release the documentary? Why did she release it?
For
Thanks.
marketing.
No. Okay, yes,
Sympathy.
marketing, great marketing. But what else? What is she playing to?
Sympathy.
Right, but from who?
And it could even be part of the fetish. I don't know. I'm not
Sympathy
into
from
that.
both sides, from males and females, from
conservatives,
from
right? So
males.
conservatives are
No,
like Michael Knowles
from
would be
men
like,
and women regardless. Like
she's
liberal,
setting up
conservative,
herself for a
whoever.
podcast tour like Nala, basically. Like she saw what Nala did, she's like, I'm gonna do that too, right? And she's gonna take all these conservatives for a ride. Daily Wire, guys like
I
Michael
don't think
Knowles
it's
and
just
all that stuff.
conservatives. It's the
Yeah,
liberal.
Right.
It's the liberal feminists who are for the sex workers. It's usually the rad femmes who are against that. So it's not. It's not.
Who put Nala on their podcast?
Whatever. Whatever podcast.
No. Who? Was
Chat,
it
you want me
liberals
to
or
cook on this one, chat?
Michael Knowles. Michael Knowles.
What does he consider himself?
All right, chat, I'm about to cook. I hope y'all niggas are ready.
fully conservative.
All right, let me give a take on this real fast. Let me be very because here's the thing, right? So on the left, right, they're encouraging this fuckery, right? Like, oh yeah, you know, slut walks, you know, sex work is real work. You know, they're fucking marching all this shit, right? On the left, they enable the shit. But on the right, let's be honest. If you look at like traditional conservatives, your Daily Wires, your Blaze, medias, etc., they're stupid too. I'm just gonna be very blunt about this. They don't know what the fuck is going on, because the problem is these guys think that religion is gonna fix everything, and the problem is that it's not. And what ends up happening, you got. I've seen an influx of OnlyFans girls saying, I found Jesus, and then they get baptized. They make sure to make a huge media spectacle about it, whether it's Nala or Sam Frank or this other chick that was on our show. Like, now I see where you can be a 304, make millions of dollars, and then go ahead and do a quick pivot into religion and then get acceptance from the conservative right. And the problem with the conservative right, and when I say conservative right, I mean as in like your mainstream conservative right people, right? Like your Michael Knowles, your Daily Wires, your Ben Shapiro's, your Bongino's, your Crowders, etc. Like, they think that religion is gonna save men from these thoughts, and the unfortunate reality is that it's not. And this is coming from a guy that comes from a very devout Muslim family, and I even understand that this bullshit is starting to seep into the Middle East too, right? I'm not delusional of it. And what I've realized is really the only way that you can combat this fuckery and feminism and promiscuity and degeneracy coming into society is you just got to go in with your eyes wide open and understand what modern women are now, right? Now, are there women out there that you can have on wedding night that will be virgins and God-fearing and come from a good family? Of course, absolutely. Those women are out there. However, they're a fraction of the society, and it's going to be extremely difficult to find them. So I think guys kind of need to understand that the sexual marketplace has changed drastically, and you need to adapt to the new normal. And I think that traditional conservative media doesn't account for this whatsoever. Like Ben Shapiro, I remember, went ahead and criticized one of my videos where I made the comment that men need to have certain things in place to date and get married in modern society. And these 5 things were simply this: make $100,000 a year or more, have 6 months to 1 year of savings, have sex with 50 women, be in shape, and be 35 years old. Obviously, the traditional conservative space went uproar. Oh, you're promoting degeneracy and all this other shit. But what they don't realize is it's not 1954. It's 2024. And a man can't just be average or be on the same level as his woman. He has to be superior to her in every single way. Now, the 50 body count, because this is the most contested point of my argument. The reason why I say that is because if you take an average 20-year-old woman and an average 20-year-old man, more than likely that woman has had thousands of more interactions with the opposite gender than the man has, right? And these interactions have made her very proficient at detecting how men mate. Now, with that said, she has a leg up on that guy. Now, how do women control men? They typically do it in one main way. They do it through leveraging sexual access to them. So, in other words, you need to do XYZ to get sexual access to me. Now, a guy that isn't sexually experienced or is a virgin, right, when he gets with her, he won't understand this tricky dynamic. He will think, oh, I will do what she says and I get sex. Woo! Like a stupid fucking monkey. But what he doesn't realize is he's inadvertently played into her trap. Now she controls the frame, she dictates the pace of the relationship, and she is now the leader. Inadvertently, he gave her all the authority. And what happens is, when you give women authority, they don't know how to behave. Just gonna be very blunt about this shit. You put a woman in a leadership role, she's gonna lead you to the end of that fucking relationship. And a man's inability to detect this through sexual inexperience will set him up for failure. Now, these TradCons will tell young men to go out there and get married as a virgin, etc., not knowing that their counterparts, most of these women, have been ran through. You take an average girl that's been to college, God forbid she pledged a sorority or she did higher education, there's a likelihood that she was promiscuous for at least one of those semesters. So now, this guy's getting into a boxing ring as an amateur when more than likely she's a professional boxer at this point. So the reason why I say guys need to have 50 body count isn't so that they can just go around and collect bodies. No, it's so that they understand women and how they move, and they're able to put their foot down when they need to, and most importantly, they're not manipulated through her sexual leverage that she's gonna try on them. That's why I tell guys to have this in place. Now, I wanna be very clear about this. If we can go back to men being 18, 19 years old and being virgins and getting with their high school sweethearts and they're both virgins, they go to prom together and they get married. I fucking love that. I think that's a beautiful story. Every time I see it, I literally, it makes me happy. Every single time I've had a girl on my show and she said, oh, I'm with my high school sweetheart, I lost my virginity to him, the number one thing I tell her is, please don't fucking fuck that up. Stay with that man. More than likely, statistically speaking, that relationship is gonna work. Have kids with that guy. Have a great relationship. I tell them, stick with it. But I know, unfortunately, 90% of couples are not going to be able to enjoy that beautiful relationship. So I tell guys to deal with the new normal. And the problem with guys like Michael Knowles or Ben Shapiro, etc., is these guys haven't been in the dating market for over a decade. Things have changed. You have Instagram. You have dating apps. You have the internet. This has significantly changed the dating landscape where women now have all the leverage. And so since women have all the leverage, right, what are they going to do? They're going to pick the best guy that they can pick. Are they going to pick a guy that's nice and a good provider and a good, dutiful Christian? Fuck no. That's not what they're looking for most of the time when they're at their sexual market peak. They're looking for fun. They're looking for entertainment. They're looking for experiences. So what I tell guys is you need to deal with the new normal. And that's where I think these conservatives, these cuck-servatives, right, and traditional right-wing media don't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to dealing with women in this new adversarial new normal between the genders.
And here's the thing, Myron, to add to that, I don't know if I know you guys deal with different types of women, but the women that we speak
Chat, we
to on this
cooking?
app, the majority of trad women, they're usually in their 30s. So during their 20s,
Someone
they
needs to
had
clip
a
that.
lot of fun, and then out of nowhere, they start becoming trad. Like they were canging for feminism from the start, but now out of nowhere, we're trad, we're Trump, we're all this. Yeah, but why are you doing that in your 30s? Why are you orthodox now?
And
Shout out the TradCon arc.
I collected data from like 50 conservative women, and their stats aren't any different when it comes to like age of first marriage, number of kids, like etc. From like the liberal women's data that I collected, so there's really no difference.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
the
if you look
TradCons
at
are amazing.
if you look at TradCons women and their like life trajectory, they like say, hey, you know, men gotta stop being degenerate, but they have their first kid like at 31. They use in vitro fertilization. Like Matt Walsh's kids are both twins. That's indication that his wife pushed it off as far as she could, right? To have kids. It's
So what? Matt Walsh has what does he have 6 children?
yeah.
I
Well,
think
I'm just no. I'm talking about his wife. Like the wives of these people that try to tell you as a man how to live your life. You know, they want to sacrifice. They want you to sacrifice your life for a future, for a better future for their kids, but they're not even living up to their own ideals, right? And I know I have also a list of women and their ages and what they do and what they did in their past. And literally, there are men that there is a woman that docs Rolo's daughter, and she herself has nudes on the internet, and she wants to tell the red pill guys that we're all degenerate. I'm like, really now? Insane.
I think
Yeah.
Matt Walsh has a beautiful family, and these red pillars have
Yeah,
what?
it's a beautiful
Prostitutes.
it's a beautiful family, but I'm not gonna let him tell me how to live my life. You know.
It's just such a. I think that we should let the TradCons take the wheel in this respect because the red pillars. It's sort of like a form of. It's a form of right-wing progressivism.
Wait. Let's let her make her point, and then we can go on.
It's a form. I think it's a form of right-wing progressivism. Oddly, because you're abandoning certain norms that function just fine. I think Matt Walsh
Like
is
what,
a
the
great
wall?
example. He has
The wall
6
functions just
children,
fine.
a beautiful family, a beautiful marriage, and then we've got these men who, and I can't help but notice as a black woman, the red pill. I feel that it's
here we go.
we're exporting certain practices in the black community. We have many lovely strengths. We are, great, wonderful creatives, and there are many things
That's
that I
not what
think
the
are
stats say.
exceptional about black people. I would not say that prowess in the area of relationships and dating is one of those. So why are we as black people in this red pill sphere, the
I'm
way
not
I
black.
see it? It's okay, fine. You're not black, sure.
I'm Dominican.
Black mean Dominican. What's going on? I mean, let's be for real. It's mostly
Chat, I'm
black
about to
men.
cook this dumb bitch. Y'all ready? I'm about to cook this dumb bitch. I'm about to cook this fucking dummy.
The general population.
Rest in peace to Fulmy. She's gone.
They're hiring prostitutes, and then Andrew Tate sitting next to the prostitute, messaging the men for them. We've got the other dude on Fresh and Fit talking about trying to convince the
I'm about to
escort
destroy
I
this
slept
chick.
with to have an abortion. This is ridiculous.
All right, guys, let me respond to her real fast. Let me respond to her. Let me respond to her. Let me respond to her. Yeah, let me respond to her. Everybody be quiet. Let me respond to this. So, look, this chick, look, let me be very, again, I think I was pretty clear about this, but I guess I have to repeat myself. Once again, the nuclear family is the backbone of any society, okay? I believe in it. However, I also understand that it's extremely hard to attain in today's society where we live in what's called a deregulated sexual marketplace, where women control everything typically in the dating game, right? Now, though Matt Walsh has 6 kids, great family, awesome, but that's not easy for a majority of men to achieve. Also, keep in mind that Matt Walsh makes more than 99% of men. He's obviously has quite a bit of status. He has certain amplifiers to his sexual market value that ensure that he's able to stay in a long-term relationship, whereas that other men simply don't enjoy. Now, my thing, again, that I have issues with the TradCons, and this is why none of them will ever actually fucking debate me, because I got the numbers on my side when it comes to this, because it's no longer 1954, it's 2024. They don't understand the new normal. Now, going to your thing about black women, I'm just going to say it. You guys are the worst fucking race of partners, and I'm going to explain why right now systematically. They weigh 187 pounds on average, right? They are ranked very low when it comes to customer service, whether it's they're being served or they're being the servers, right? They always do bad in these ratings. No one wants to get them as a client. If a waiter is serving somebody, they don't want to deal with black people. And if someone is dealing with customer service, they don't want to deal with a black woman, right? Then we talk about the attitudes, the fake hair, the stereotypes. Now, does this apply to all women, all black women? Of course not. But, the numbers show they're the least responded to race and on dating apps. And that's because of the certain things that I've mentioned here. Being fat, being loud, being obnoxious, being rude, people not wanting to deal with you in the service industry. I mean, this all speaks volumes as to where black women stand in the dating game. Now, are there anomalies? Of course there are. There's a bunch of beautiful black women out there that wear their real hair and speak proper English, but that's not necessarily respected in the community. What do they tell them to do? Act like sexy red, be a whore, wear fake hair, make sure it's red, look ridiculous, have unprotected sex and have children out of wedlock, get money, fuck niggas. Like, they don't necessarily purport themselves in the best fashion where a majority of men will like them. This is why when black men do have money a lot of the times, what do? They go and get with women of other races. You look at the NFL draft, the NBA draft, I don't see no fucking black chicks there. I see a bunch of white and Latino women though, right? So the issue is that, and then another problem too with black women is they simply don't respect masculinity and they don't respect male authority, because a lot of black women grow up in a household where there is no father, where she has her mother saying niggas ain't shit all day. Then she listens to music, niggas ain't shit all day. Strong independent women like Beyonce, they sit there and say don't tolerate no bullshit from a man, but then Beyonce gets cheated on by Jay-Z and she stays by his side anyway because she understands that her finding a man is very hard to do. So she doesn't even follow the same advice that she gives to the black community. So my thing is that it's a backwards fucking society. And it's not just with the black women. I'm very critical of black men as well. But black women need to bear some responsibility for why they're ranked so low in the dating marketplace and why no one wants to fucking date them except for black men. And these are the hard truths that no one wants to say because they're scared of being called a racist. But I don't care. I'll call it like it is. Black women are the bottom of the fucking totem pole and they put themselves there, statistically speaking.
I've been very critical of black women in the past. I have said, I've never in my entire life worn fake hair. I instruct other black women not to wear fake hair. Stop caking your face with heavy coverage foundation. Eat red meat. Stop eating carbs.
The market is solving it already.
She meets an alpha male that puts her in her place, and she immediately changes rank.
I have plenty of advice for black women, so it's not that I'm letting
they
black
don't care
women
what
off
you
the hook,
think.
but
Trust me.
Myron, you can build the straw man up to the sky, but I'm talking about specifically. You're making a very general statement. I didn't come on stage and say I'm here to defend all black women, but you are defending red pill, and I'm saying, black women have their issues, but red pill in particular, it's just very ironic. It's just a little bit cringe to see these men.
All right, how do you define the red pill? Real quick, how do you define the red pill? Because you keep mentioning this. How do you define the red pill?
Oh, that guy has a beautiful family.
How do you define it?
sex with 50
Well,
people.
you're
Why are you
activating the
promoting having sex with 50
Yo,
people?
define red pill then. Fulmy, can you define it?
I want to unmute. Fulmy. He's asking a question. Pause and answer the question.
Yeah, define red pill, because I don't know what, me and you have a different, I think, definition. What's your definition of it?
I would just define red pill based on the content, the prominent content creators that make it up, and the things that I hear them promote.
Who specifically? Who specifically?
You can no true Scotsman fallacy your way out of it. Every time a red pillar misbehaves, you can say that's not the true red pill, and every time a red pillar behaves well, you can say that is the true red pill.
Who are you talking about?
The ideology is made up of
Name
people.
names.
So
Who are you
when I
talking
see
about?
People
Who are you talking about?
in red pill promoting having sex with 50 people. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Promoting
it's
having
actually
sex
kinda
with
fun if you
prostitutes,
think about it.
telling them to have
It's actually kinda fun as a guy.
abortions. This doesn't stand up as compared to the moral values of traditional conservatives. You guys should just let TradCons take the wheel, because the advice you're giving is just going to give people STDs.
Okay, real quick, Miss Fool.
Fulmy
No, here's the
activated
thing. Let me respond to that for this chick. Number one, the way I define red pill when I speak about it, it just simply means the truth. Okay? And a lot of the times that truth is unflattering, especially when it comes to intersexual dynamics between men and women. Now, I get what you're saying. Oh, just let the TradCons take the wheel. Well, here's the problem. If we let the TradCons take the wheel, the problem is that they operate on rules from the 50s. And I'm telling you that the rules have changed. How the hell are you going to tell men that they need to operate on a traditional mindset, right, from 1954 programming when the women are programmed for 2024? Most of these women aren't qualified to be wives, and a lot of them don't necessarily even want to do the things that you're talking about that the conservative space talks about. Like, people forget, the reason why conservative creators that are females do so well is because what? It's fucking rare. Do you understand that? They do so well, like Brett Cooper, Pearl, etc., because it's rare to find women that have conservative values in 2024. It's very difficult to find. Most women lean left, and unless they're with a man, they typically don't deviate to the right. So with that said, you sitting there saying, oh yeah, let the conservatives take the wheel, etc., all we're going to have is a bunch of guys wifing up women that don't deserve to be wifed up and then getting divorced and not knowing why later on. Because unfortunately, the conservative space, the traditional conservative space, doesn't explain female nature as it is right now. Because the thing that the conservative space has been able to enjoy for a long period of time, which they don't anymore, is there used to be training wheels on hypergamy. There used to be constraints, whether it was religion, shame, the society, not being able to, having a child born out of wedlock, etc. All of these things used to be in place to keep women from doing fuckery. But guess what? In 2024, all those things are gone. Women are respected for being sluts. Women are respected for divorcing their husband. Women are respected for having children out of wedlock. Hell, on Father's Day, we have women running around saying, it's Father's Day, it's my day, right? So there's been a complete denigration of the nuclear family thanks to feminism, and telling people that they need to go ahead and just follow your favorite conservatives. Follow Ben Shapiro, who met his wife through another family, another devout Jewish family, and he was able to find a virgin wife when he got married 10 plus years ago. You think that's applicable to a majority of men in 2024? You're fucking delusional if you think so. So what I tell guys is you need to deal with the new normal. You need to deal with more secularized women, because that's where we are nowadays. Like, people tend to forget that the internet and the conservative space and the right wing in general is a very small space. But when you go back out into the real world, regular chicks don't know or give a fuck about any of this stuff. So guys got to deal with the new normal.
I think, you know what? Let's fix it. Let's listen to Myron Gaines. And the way that we're going to fix this problem of the denigration of the nuclear family is we are going to all have body counts of 50. We're going to facilitate a pandemic
No, just
of
the men,
super
just the
gonorrhea,
men.
germs everywhere, because this is a crazy solution. If you're trying to be conservative, you shouldn't be
Hold on. You know what? Let me
you know what?
Let me respond to you. Hold on. You know what? Fool me. No. Hold on. No. I got this. This girl. Look. See, it's easy for you, Fool Me, to say this, right? You want to know why? The reason why it's easy for you to make this argument is because you don't take any of the fucking risk as a woman. Let me put you in a man's shoes. I want
you're
you.
taking a lot of risk, bro.
No, hold on. No. Let me explain. Let's say this. Let's say you work your ass off for 10 to 20 years, get a career making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 per year. You're finally able to support a family. You marry a woman. You do what you're supposed to do. You tell her to stay at home. Tell her to raise the children, right? She's going ahead and taking care of your family. That 5, 6, 7, 8 years passes by, she starts to get bored. She's on Instagram looking at her friends live their fucking life. She's on Facebook seeing people take trips. She's seeing her friends enjoy the single girl life. she starts to have doubts. Damn, can I do better? My husband's kind of boring. Because obviously at this point, maybe you gain a little bit of weight, you're at home more, your testosterone has dropped, right? You're a dad, you got the dad bod going now, etc. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you get fucking served divorce paperwork. Next thing you know, your house is getting taken from you. Next thing you know, you don't have access to your children. She gets access to the kids. Now you got to pay alimony. Now you got to fucking pay child support, etc. And guess what? It's easy for women like you to say this because women have almost no skin in the fucking game when they get married. You guys get all the benefits from the divorce while we have to deal with the issues with it. There's a reason why men overwhelmingly commit suicide at a higher rate post-divorce. It's because men absolutely get royally fucked from the family courts. So I find it interesting that women like you will sit there and say, oh yeah, just go ahead and be a man and get married, bro. Go ahead and just leave everything to the state. Like, go ahead and follow these traditional conservatives, not knowing. You look at someone like a Steven Crowder. He had a devout Christian wife. She was there. What's she trying to do? Destroy the fucking man's name, trying to make him look like he's a fucking monster, edit clips out of context, and try to destroy his reputation, right? While simultaneously still trying to have his last name, by the way. This is what men have to deal with when they get married to women and are traditional providers. They not only become traditional providers, now they're going to become the scapegoats for the family courts and get destroyed. And women don't understand this because you guys don't put any skin in the game when you get married to a traditional man. So I'm teaching guys how to put themselves in a position where they don't get anally fucked, okay? And they're able to see their children, still have some resources, and not live out their car.
Myron, but honestly, because I think her point is that the potential for like STDs and things like that, what's your argument against that? Because I think that's what she's really trying to.
But women are the ones.
I'm just questioning for that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Go ahead, Pro. I was gonna say, yeah. Go ahead.
I just wanted to add, women are the ones spreading STDs. We have double the STD rate, and if you're not a virgin, how can you demand? How can you demand that the men don't sleep around when the women do? Like, if you didn't wait, why do you demand they do?
Yeah, that's reasonable. But Myron, what do you say to the STDs and the potential for that in general?
Like here's
how
the
do we
thing.
Safeguard against that.
I mean, look, you could wear a condom, right? Like men typically don't pass around STDs as much as women. Women are having way more sex than men are. Like, this is just what it is. So it's women that typically incubate these STIs. Like, I always find it interesting when girls say, like, that's their number one complaint is like, oh, but what about STIs? What about STIs? Like, I mean, if the guy has common sense, he's going to be using a condom and not being an idiot, right? Like, obviously, there's always a risk of, STIs from having sex. But, that could easily be combated through some level of contraception. Like, using condoms, defeats that 99% of the time. But it's not really the condoms. The thing is this. What I've realized with women, it's not necessarily the STIs. Let's just go ahead and, tear down the wall here. Women don't like it when men have options. And the reason why women don't like it when men have options and can play the game just like them is because there's nothing more dangerous to a woman than a man that understands his worth and can do the same shit that they do. Meaning, I have options of females, and you're not necessarily a woman that's going to tell me what to do. That's extremely dangerous to women because they don't experience that often. Most of the time when women get into a relationship with a man, they boss their boyfriend around, boss their husband around, what they say goes, etc. But when a woman is with a guy that has other women, guess what? Now she's in his frame and she's got to play ball the way he wants. Now it's interesting because though women are scared of this, they actually love it as well because arousal is tied directly to fear when it comes to women versus attraction is not. And I want to be very clear about this, that female arousal and female attraction are two different things. So when women say stupid shit like, you're going to get an STI, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, I get that perspective. But the reality is you want a guy that could potentially get an STI because he can fuck a bunch of girls and that makes him more attractive. No. He's arousing, right? Fool me, stop talking. Fool me, stop. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking, bro. Like, again, I'm not here to argue with... No, because you're a nobody. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is why I tell guys, never listen to what women say. Just listen to how they respond.
Bro, I'm a nobody without germs. I love being a nobody without germs.
Okay, great comment. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, women will sit there and say, oh, be a nice guy, do this for me. They'll tell you how to be attractive, but they won't tell you how to be arousing. And unfortunately, the things that make you arousing as a man make women look bad. If I tell a guy, look, You got to have other women. You got to be in shape. You got to take care of yourself. You got to fucking have other women looking at you. You got to not text your girl back all the time. You got to be mysterious, not live with her, whatever. Well, guess what? That makes women look really bad, doesn't it? So, of course, women don't want this information getting out there because it shows the hypergamous nature where they need a man where they feel like they're chasing him. So it makes sense why they say, oh, you're going to get STIs. Well, it's not really the STIs that matter so much. You guys don't like what he has to do to get to the point where he can even get the STIs, which 99% of men can't actually fucking do.
Oh my God.
And women really don't care about STIs that much.
They don't, bro. They don't. Like, they don't. But again, they don't. But the thing is, like with women, like her.
Oh my God, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
That's
you
a
care about
comment.
STIs.
That's a
No, you're overestimating how many men can accomplish what Myron is actually prescribing. So he may say this, but only a certain amount of men are actually going to be able to pull this off, and that's who he wants to help. Is just those few men. It's not going to be like. Yeah.
Here's the thing too. Look, look. Let me also say this. Let me also say this.
There's a syphilis epidemic in Houston right now.
Wait.
Hold on.
Let Myron continue and finish, and then we have Dr. Queen here. I want to get another woman's perspective.
So look, here's the thing too. Like, I'm not saying you need to have sex with 50 women or you can't get married. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's like a somewhat barometer of where you need to be so that you're not necessarily being infatuated with a female presence and you're simping for her. I just don't want the guy to be in a position where he's a simp and the woman is running the relationship. And I know, typically, for most men, your sexual experience is directly correlated with your ability to lead and not be influenced by your woman in a negative manner where she takes the frame from you. Now, I don't expect Fool Me to understand this because she's a woman. And I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. Women lack empathy. And let me explain what I mean by this. You guys don't understand what it takes to be attractive to a woman. And the reason for that, and you guys don't know because you guys are women, right? I don't expect you to know. But here's the difference between men and women. Men must actually understand women versus women don't have to actually understand men. Why? Because women are the buyers. We're coming to you, we're flirting with you, we're trying to attract you. So you have no real need, right, or necessity to understand me unless maybe we get in a long-term relationship. But up front, women don't really have to understand men. However, for men, we must understand you. This is why I always say men that are good with women have far more empathy than 99% of women because we know that we have to be attractive. We know that we have to smell good. We know that when we bring you back to our place, the candles got to be lit, the place got to smell good, the bathroom's got to be clean, any embarrassing medications got to be put away. We understand these things that we need to set it up for success versus women don't. That's why men are the romantics and women aren't. So with all that said, this is why I don't take anything women say seriously. Because you guys don't know the first thing about actually being attractive to a woman, let alone being fucking arousing, because you guys don't even know what men want, let alone yourselves. And I've proven this several times where I've brought women on my show. I literally give them a microphone. I role play as a woman and I tell them build attraction with me and get my phone number. You know how fucking bad these women fail? They'll sit there and say, I'll take you shopping. Oh, you want to go to my table? They say all the bad pickup lines that they reject themselves. But it's interesting when the shoe's on the other foot, women don't actually know how to deal with their own fucking objections. Why? Because women are never put in a position where they have to build attraction. It's always us. So I'll be damned if I listen to someone that never has to build attraction. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
Myron, I think you're right. I think you're right. Women do not have empathy because if you have herpes, if you have HPV, you have chlamydia, I do not empathize.
What is your IQ? 60?
Never understands anything anyone says. It's just
you don't get it, dude. It's,
never
women
once.
don't have
Retard.
empathy, they have hyper empathy. They personalize everything to themselves.
Hey guys, fool me, W, fool me. Okay, W, fool me. Okay, we have to go. Dr. Queen is here. MD, please. There's
all right, chat. Y'all want me to stick around or y'all want me to leave?
Just 1 second. Okay. Dr. Queen, you wanted to
see,
speak?
chat, this is why.
Hi, everybody. Wow.
Hi, thanks for coming.
Y'all see this beatdown? This is why TradCons don't want to debate me. FYI. Like, this is why TradCons don't want to fucking debate me, because I will fucking cook them, guys. I know all their talking points. They're stupid. They're stupid. This chick right here, stupid. So, yeah. Let's see here what this chick got to say. If nothing, I'm going to leave.
What the fuck? No, wait, 1 second, Dr. Queen. Before you throw out ad hominems, can you elaborate why do you think he's that way?
Pseudoscience.
Look, she's talking shit about me. How'd I know?
Yeah, I understand that.
This is not T-Space. This is not feminine.
I understand that, on the podcast and everything, you know, it gets views to
Okay,
cut
name
that
one thing.
lady.
Name one thing for the podcast.
Listen. Just let her talk. Just let her talk. I don't think anybody here is like scared of any arguments. Like,
Yo, y'all want me to cook this bitch? Let's see what she got to say, chat.
Like, you know, I feel like when I talk to masculine men, they're better composed. And like nervous system wise, they're not. Oh my god, oh my god, did you?
All right. What's your point? Get to it.
Okay, so we have a few different things because y'all, we circled around a lot here. The first thing that I'd like to discuss is this kind of idealization of male promiscuity. So we have some data that's been coming out. Promiscuity does promote dark triad behavior, cluster B behaviors. Overall, if people can have a hold and be responsible with their sexual energy, it makes you a better candidate for marriage and legitimate long-term partnership. Now, some people are going to argue, well, I don't want that. I want to use women for what I want to use women for. Okay,
No. The argument is women like dark triad. That's what they go after. They want that.
Dark
That's the argument.
triad, bro. Dark triad.
So there are some traits, you know, that women might like in a man, such as, you know, you want a man to be able to protect your family at any cost. But
You can't have one without the other,
still,
though.
it's
You know that,
still-
right?
Okay.
Esoterically, it's still
The same thing.
erodes
the same thing that makes me want to
I
say-
don't need you to engage in the argument. I'm trying to get her to finish so we can go on.
Thank you. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't necessarily have all of the studies lined up.
All right, can I respond? She talks at like 10 miles per hour.
Yeah, let's respond.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond because I gotta leave. I'm gonna respond to this and I gotta leave. Look, Dr. Queen.
We're gonna be closing the space soon, so
Yo, I'm gonna respond to this chick.
Yeah, Myron's going.
And then I'm gonna dip. All right, so
Let's go, Myron.
okay, let me. So here's the thing with this.
Myron, I want to say something.
Well, hold on, man.
Wait,
Hold on.
everybody, 1 second, MD. Myron's gonna respond to Dr. Queen. Let's let him respond.
Yeah.
He's gonna leave.
So anyway, yeah. So let me. So you know, in that painful 10 miles per hour speech that she just gave, she was mentioning that dark triad traits, right, are bad, or she tried to insinuate that like, oh, guys that have sex with women have dark triad
I
traits.
think promoting the cluster B behavior erodes society.
Okay.
Right. So if the red pill people wanna do
red pill
people
people,
straddling, you know, if you wanna lean
What do you
more
mean,
towards
you
traditional
people?
values and things like this.
Okay, let me
then
respond to
walk
Dr.
the
Queen. So, Dr. Queen, so here's the thing, right? Now, this is a perfect example of something sounds good in paper, but it doesn't actually work in application. So, nice guys, right, though they have the ability to provision and are great providers, they're boring. And we know from looking at studies that women overwhelmingly initiate most breakups, and a lot of the times they get bored easier. So, women need emotional stimuli to stay in a relationship and be engaged. Women need engagement in a relationship. They need emotional highs and emotional lows. The only men that can really do this are men that have dark triad traits, because there's a reason why women are attracted to serial killers. Look at fucking Luigi Mangione right now. Why do women like him? Because he has the capability of being dangerous. Dude. Look, hey, be quiet while I'm finishing my point. Holy shit.
Myron's gonna
Yo,
finish his point
we
before
listened
he
to your
stops.
10 mile per hour fucking talk on dark triad, and I'm trying to prove to you why you're wrong and why dark triad is literally needed to be attracted to women, okay? Anyway, like I said before, whether we're gonna talk about Richard Ramirez, Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, fucking this guy now, Luigi Mangione, women love men that are capable of violence and danger, which is an inherent dark triad trait. Women like bad boys. This has been the way it's been since like forever. The leather jacket, motorcycle, etc. Women like edgy men like this. Now, what you need to do, yo, be quiet for 2 seconds so I can finish my point here, because I'm gonna bring this full circle, unlike you've been able to do. The man that's perfect is what's called something like a dark gentleman, a guy that has the capability of being dangerous, the man that has the capability of being an asshole when needed and put his woman in her place, but at the same time has the ability to provision. This is the ideal man for a majority of women. The problem is that this is very difficult to find in one guy, because a lot of times when a guy has a lot of these traits that you're talking about, they want to go ahead and use that skill set to have sex with a bunch of women. But the difference is this. When the man decides that he wants to go ahead and have a wife or be in a serious relationship, he can turn that off and do the relationship. It doesn't work the other way around. And I would argue having these dark triad traits is extremely important, especially in today's deregulated sexual marketplace, for a man to maintain attraction with his wife, as he needs to keep her on her toes and keep those dark triad traits. As soon as you lose some of those dark triad traits, your woman is going to divorce you. And we know this for a fact that women initiate most breakups because they get bored.
Okay, Myron, I have a quick question for
Anyway,
you.
you're outclassed. I'm gonna leave. I'm doing a stream right now. You talk at 10 miles per hour. You're fucking slow. I don't think you women understand. I literally demolish women like you guys all day. Like, this is what I do for a fucking living. Like, you guys can't touch me. So anyway, I'm out. Later, guys.
Crazy, Myron.
Take care, brother.
All right. Bro, come on, man. This is what I do. This is what I do. The fuck out of here, man. Talking to Tim Bro, well, you know, dark triad traits are problematic because issues with the nuclear family. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. So fucking dumb. Like, and I hate it when, like, stupid females like her, she just sat there probably for like 20 or 30 minutes, like, trying to think of something to say. Oh, let me write this down. Yeah, dark triad traits are bad. You fucking dumb bitch. Fucking idiot.
To pull off the stunts, I can't actually imagine how Lilly must be feeling.
It's Lily's big day. It's raining. I've never woken up so early to film sex. I've never filmed sex, but...
Like the video, by the way. We got 6,000 plus y'all ninjas in here at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. We cooking feminists. They can't fucking stop us, chat. They can't stop us. They want to try, but we're like fucking bad boy. Pause. Can't stop, won't stop. All right?
You know what I mean?
This is where it's happening. I don't know where Lilly and the gang are. It doesn't seem like anyone's actually here yet. One thing I can say is hidden in plain sight. It's not exactly where you'd expect someone to be having sex with 100 guys. It's 8:35. They were meant to be here at 8 a.m. They're nowhere to be seen. Do you guys want to get some cover?
Just as we were starting to think the Queen of Southampton was right, and this was all a hoax, the first man arrived.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a bit early.
I'm Josh, by the way.
Oh,
Hey, nice to meet you.
I never really think about things before I do them, so I was just kind of do them and then think, oh, you know, was that okay? But yeah.
We received a text from Lilly's
this nigga, bro.
Team asking us to not draw attention to the rented Airbnb.
Okay, shout out to the chats. We got Arc Lightning. This is what I do, Myron Gaines. Thank you so much. Swanstein says, thank you, Thoughtologist. Your studies have been crucial to exposing the behaviors of modern-day women. Thank you. Harry, I have a life-changing decision I have to make. I don't know what to do. I'm hoping that joining will allow me to run the decision by. I hope you see this. Thanks. One, their best friend is their mom. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, bro, Anna, jump in CastleClub Premium, bro. Guys, by the way, get in CastleClub, guys. You can join in for free. Get on the email list. You're not going to get all the content, but you can go ahead and join the chat. You can join the community. And then if you want to go ahead and become a paid member, it's only $35 a month. Fucking great value. You're probably going to increase the price because we give you guys one Zoom call a week where we fucking cook, teach you guys everything, whether it's how to get with women, how to make money, how to build a real estate portfolio, how to become that fucking ninja. Get in there, guys. Regular CastleClub. And if you want more hands-on stuff, CastleClub Premium. Let's keep cooking. And guys, we got, how many of y'all niggas watching? We got 1.4. Guys, let's hit 2,000 likes, okay? Let's fucking go. I'm over here operating on no fucking sleep. We cooking feminists at fucking whim. Right? You guys are watching me debate these idiots live on X. Shitting on them. Come on over.
Airbnb with a stunt.
Like the video on YouTube. If you're watching on Rumble, open up a tab. Watch it on YouTube as well. Like the video. We got what? How many y'all niggas in here? We got 70, like 7,000 y'all in here? 6,000 y'all plus the X people? So, yeah.
Stunt was set to take
Probably,
place.
yeah. 7 to 10K altogether between all platforms.
So I asked lucky participant number 1 if he wanted to go for a stroll while we waited for Team Lilly to arrive.
So you obviously
look at him, low sexual market value, clearly.
Subscriber of Lily's on OnlyFans?
I'm gonna be honest with you, it was only when she said.
So you got a text, but they sent the address quite late, didn't they?
Yeah, just this morning. Funny, like in the text, it was like, you know, if you have any friends who'd like to take part, and I was like, oh, It's one of my motivations for coming here.
Yeah.
Like, is it gonna happen, you know?
Yes.
I might give it a month. It's on the circle line.
Yeah.
I'll go to the NA after.
Finally, Lily arrived.
Hello.
Yeah.
Lucky number one.
An hour behind schedule with a security guard on the door, we were allowed inside.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. How you doing? Fair enough.
Everyone get naked now.
Yeah, we got 10,000, about 11K y'all ninjas watching right now live. Shout out to all you guys watching live. Guys, like the video on YouTube. Please open up a tab, like it on YouTube. Helps a lot with the algorithm. Let's get fucking popping in here. We cooking.
It's a lovely house. I like that.
Guys, I don't know why the volume is low. I know some of you guys are saying the YouTube version is low. I don't know what it is, man. It's I don't know, man. It's at the highest here, so just turn it up on your phone, niggas.
Yeah. I don't know where to put myself. I feel like just float. Everyone's just floating.
The atmosphere inside was nervous and very strange.
Lots of bananas.
No one, including Lily's team of assistants, seemed to have much of a plan in place for the day.
I don't know what's going on. No, there's a lot of forms this time. The admin side of things is crazy.
Having had their IDs checked and release forms signed in order to allow publication on OnlyFans, 6 men sat anxiously on a sofa, waiting for their turn to have sex with Lily. Meanwhile, it seemed the reality of what Lily was undertaking was starting to become slightly more real.
Hello.
How do you feel?
Nervous? No, excited. It's nice to actually meet the boys because it makes you puts you at ease a bit.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Is it?
You're not okay.
Yo, you know shit's crazy what the fucking dude is getting nervous for. Like, man, bitch, your vagina about to get destroyed.
How are you feeling?
No, I'm not nervous.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Just putting a baby monitor in here so I can keep
Oh,
an
that's
eye on
smart.
you.
Yeah. Have you had like an energy drink?
Yeah, I had a squash pastry in the garden.
Okay. And
With your dog.
lunch or anything? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna have a break. I think we get to about 12 and have a little.
Okay.
Breeze.
Yeah, that's good. Are the clients going to shower? Or
No.
just come straight and the condoms?
Yeah, they're in my bag. I bought like 200 of them.
Yeah, that's good. Just in case there's something like break.
Exactly.
And like, do we think we're going to get to 100 today?
Yeah, I'm not leaving without it.
Yeah, good last night, yeah. I came to last night after work.
Oh, guys, we are running behind.
I got in at 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh my god.
I'm excited just to get the first one in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just like want it to start. It's like doing a race, like you just want it to start.
It's early in the morning to get.
Yeah, it is.
And 5 minutes each, right?
5 minutes each. Tries probably might do a little bit less.
Damn.
It's about
Being a 304 like this early in the morning is crazy work, bro.
Just all the best.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, careful. Kill it. Lots of fluids.
Thank you.
And I know some of you guys are saying this thing was fake. Nah, man, it's real. Fucking Pearl posted a clip of it on X earlier today. Fucking, bro, I was about to puke, man. I was like, what the fuck, bro? But she did, I guess, send a message. I was like, bruh, you guys can go look on Pearl's X, bro. Holy shit.
Do you mind not filming the guys? Yeah, thank you.
If y'all don't believe it,
Just as
it's
proceedings were
absolutely
about to
real,
commence,
unfortunately.
We were asked to leave. It was hard not to feel concerned for Lily as we left the house. She seemed more apprehensive about what she was doing than she had done over the past few weeks. Perhaps the reality of the situation was beginning to dawn on her. It certainly was for me.
It was just weird. Like, that's all I can describe it as. It's just so weird. Like, Lily seemed a bit more nervous than she seemed.
He's being polite. Nigga, that shit was uncomfortable, man. Come on, man. Keep it real with the ninjas, man.
Throughout this, but still, like, kind of up for it. I just cannot believe, in the middle of this, like, super affluent suburb, this girl is about to just have a load of strangers, 100 strangers, in someone's Airbnb.
One of the men participating agreed to speak with us after having spent his allotted 5 minutes with Lily.
5
From
minutes?
Switzerland just for this.
So I came last night and I'm leaving basically after.
Nigga came from Switzerland? Hey, yo.
I went for the authentic experience.
Okay.
I had pie.
Pie,
Yeah,
British
the
pie,
pub, yeah.
pie mash. How long have you known or been a fan of Lily Phillips?
Since the beginning, I would say.
Did you ever think you'd be able to have some?
No, never.
And today you did?
Yes.
Were you nervous this morning going in there?
Yes, especially when I saw all the guys that queued.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was definitely nervous.
Were you worried that maybe some of the other guys aren't going to get an STI check? Or?
A little bit, but also I think the risk for the guys is maybe less high than for her. This gun has to be the most expensive shag ever.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
200 to get tested, 250 for the flight, maybe 800.
800 pounds.
God damn, nigga.
Yes, yes, without a doubt.
How are you doing? How's it going so far? How many are we on?
I'm 8.
Originally, we had been told we'd be allowed back to film with Lily while she had a break for lunch at 2 p.m. However, we received a text from her PA explaining that they were overrunning and they were going to have to skip lunch.
Sorry, it's chocker, and anytime she gets a break, it's for a quick shower and eat, and then back to working, so no time to be filming during her breaks.
However, we were able to speak to another man as he left the Airbnb, although he seemed shaken by the experience.
How are you feeling?
Bro, you know shit's crazy when the dude is like,
And how long did you get with her?
She said 5 minutes, and then halfway through, she said she had to start the timer. So she said like 5 minutes from now.
So you got to like...
Yeah, just missed the time.
Do you know how many guys have gone before you?
No idea. No idea.
Yeah, like that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought...
Are you happy you did it?
A little bit. I'm just a bit nervous at anything we'll find out. My dad will keep me out straight away. Yeah.
Bro, they blur these niggas' voices out so bad, man.
Hey, sorry, we've got so many people here right now. It's absolute mayhem. I've had like 100 cigarettes. I'm chain smoking through this. I feel like this is going to go on a lot later than we planned. We planned it to end at like 7, but I think it's going to run until like 9, 10 p.m. maybe.
27 p.m. about, I think about 70 people through.
After hours of waiting, we tried to get back into the Airbnb. We ended up being delayed by one of her assistant's boyfriends, a close-up magician who had been performing for men in the waiting room.
No, that is cool as shit, dude.
Lily's PA gave us some more updates and promised us that they were nearly finished.
How far off is she from finishing?
Not far off, we're nearly done. We've got a few people who have like gone home and then they've called us and like, can my friend come? I just told them how sick it was. And we're like, yeah, bring it.
Guys, we got 1.5K likes. Let's hit 2,000, bro. Let's hit 2,000, guys. Just like the video on YouTube. Link is pinned. You know what I might do? Yo, Fed Reacts Ninjas, we're gonna finish off on Fresh and Fit. Come on over to the Fresh and Fit channel. I'm gonna make the switch over to Fresh and Fit soon, so I'll pin it for you guys right now.
Like send your friend over. Oh no, it's been great for like networking. Like even like husband's been like, oh yeah, I do this for a living, doing the job. Oh, we need someone that does that. Like, message us back tomorrow. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. But I was like, I should not be an event planner. I actually can't believe we were going to do this without security. They've been
so helpful.
Absolutely amazing. Like I could kiss them both. They've been so good.
It's definitely the busy time of the night. That door is turning into more of a revolving door. There are guys coming in and out of there constantly. They've sent out security guards and things to go get her snacks and electrolytes and just to keep her sort of functioning.
When she comes out, and we're gonna react to her when she comes out. That's gonna be the big part. We're gonna move over to Fresh Fit for that one.
Then, finally, the feat was complete, and we were invited inside.
Hello. Good. How are you? Did you complete?
Cooked.
Oh, yeah.
She's in the shower now.
As the sort of brains behind this and managing the whole thing, how did you think it went?
Planning wise, it's a bit hectic.
For sure.
I didn't know what to expect. So many guys left it really last minute, and we were getting messages today like, can I still do it?
Yeah.
But we had so many people drop out.
Yeah.
So when I was like going for like, yes, can you make it to London today? And a lot of them were like, yeah, that's fine. We were just like scrambling to get guys. So I was outside having a smoke with them all. We were still talking and getting along, and we come back in here and they've got the music on vibe, and it was really nice. There were a couple of guys Joe messaged me like, oh, I didn't really perform well. Can I come back? And we've been like, yeah, that's fine. And they've just like come back.
Oh, little thing. I kind of learned this from Sterling Cooper. It's really hard for guys to get a hard on with a bunch of camera niggas in the room, bro. Apparently. It's one of the hardest things for a lot of these male porn stars. So I'm assuming all these amateur niggas are like, Urgh. And mind you, like a lot of them probably don't get chicks like that. So niggas are just like, what do I do? You know what I mean? So it's fucking funny shit.
Because they've been like that nervous.
How do you think Lily found it?
I think, you know, I've not had the chance to speak to her too much. She's been in there all day, and we've just like chucked her in the shower. And, like, she's exhausted. She's like, first thing she said was like, I need a Nando's. I was like,
you've earned a Nando's.
Yeah, the Nando's is ordered. She's took it like a champ.
3,000 plus y'all ninjas in here on YouTube, guys. 4K, we got like 11,000 of you guys watching, man. You guys could be anywhere else in the world. Shout out to you guys watching the best breakdown of this shit. Guys, like the video on YouTube. Let's get 2,000 fucking likes. Let's cook, baby. Let's cook. You guys watching me destroy feminists on X. You guys see me breaking this shit down. We're on overtime. Haven't slept. Got from Vegas. Literally just sat down and did a stream. Still got my fucking vest on from yesterday. We cooking in here, boyos. This nigga Frank is next to me, slumped. So yeah, I'm gonna take a picture and show you guys what this nigga look like right now. But yeah, guys, like the video. Let's hit 2,000.
She's done so well. Every time I said, are you okay? Do you need a breather? She's like, no, bring that guy in.
Seeing 100 guys come to have sex with Lily in one day, was that like something that obviously...
That part didn't feel too intense. It was more checking in on Lily felt intense.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Lily offered to show me the aftermath of their stunt.
What does it smell like?
Like brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Oh, holy.
Oh man, that's probably the condoms and shit everywhere. Guys, this is Frank right now, bro. Look at this nigga, man. Y'all see that? That's him right now. He's literally right next to me right now, just slumped like that. Who sleeps like that, bro? Body all twisted and shit. Fuck wrong with this guy, man?
I guess you actually
Is that real? Yeah, he's not good with smells.
Lily then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in, make yourself at home, take your shoes off. I've got some hangers here if you want to put your coat up. Nice. Come on in, where you travel from? Say, oh, lovely. Yeah, oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'll get you on the bed, make yourself comfortable, take off your trousers, and we're going to have a fun time. And I'll give them the phone camera, just say, I'm guessing you don't want your face in it. Yeah. And if they don't, it'll be POV phone camera. Yeah. I'll start usually with a and then I'd say, like, is there anything you like, don't like, any certain position you want to do? Yeah. And then, yeah, we kind of got straight into it.
Did you do the condom on, or?
No, I didn't. Condom off.
Okay.
Oh, Lord! Bro, cooked. Absolutely cooked. Send the asteroid.
And then, but then, like, once they're having sex, it's like condom on type thing.
Yeah.
It does smell a lot like sex. I mean, and there's rose. That's nice. Did one of the guys?
Yo! Nigga brought a rose? What the fuck? Just what? Oh, Frank, you awake? Come here, buddy. Come up. Come up. How are you, man? See, bro, hey, nigga, when I hook you up with a chick, it's not gonna be no thought like this, man. We're gonna get you a virgin dog. Come here, Frank. Come up. Say what's up to the people real fast. Ugh. Guys, oh, this nigga big now. Oh, shit. Frank, you wanna say what's up to the people? Quick little. Frank, what you gotta say? You just woke up. He's a little tired. Frank, how you doing? Look, Angie got him this little Fresh and Fit bandana too. So. Come on, Ninja. Oh, now he's stretching. All right, Frank, I'll put you back down. You dying right now. He's tired, guys. He had a long flight. He was flying me the whole way. All right, Frank, give me a paw. Give me a paw, buddy. Frank, give me a paw. 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 All right, love you too, buddy. Okay. He's getting big, guys. Look at him, man. This nigga huge now. All right, buddy. Here you go. You go back down. You go back to bed.
And how are you feeling?
Surprisingly, downstairs is not really sore. Okay. It's more just tired. My eyes sting like nothing else. Why? Because of all the.
All right, she's starting to talk about what the experience was, guys. Come on over to Fresh and Fit. I'm gonna drop the Fresh and Fit link in here. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. Or, excuse me, I'm gonna end the Fed Reacts stream. So come on over. Link is pinned at the top, ninjas, in the Fed Reacts thing. Come on over. I pinned it. So I'm gonna end the stream on Fed Reacts. We're still gonna be up on YouTube, on Fresh and Fit. So once again, come on over, guys, to Fresh and Fit. Stream is gonna be the same. I'm just ending it on Fed Reacts here. All right, ninjas. Love y'all. Come on over. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do it in YouTube studio. All right, you niggas get a little bit more time. Lucky you guys. That's on Fed Reacts, but come on over. Come on over, ninjas. I'm gonna end the stream now. All right, it's ending on Fed Reacts now. Come on over, guys. Fresh Fit YouTube. Ending it now on Fed Reacts. All right, cool.
Come in it. I think I repeatedly said, you can't have Facebook.
It just went right at the eyes.
Well, I think like it might have been an accident. But no, I mean, I've definitely seen some smoke today, Jesus. And it just took definitely a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I think it was when it was only like 40 and I was like, I'm not even halfway yet.
Yeah.
And 40 is still a lot of people. Like, imagine 40 people and be like, I'm not even halfway, like, done.
When was the last time you ate?
I think I had a yum yum. Yum yum, is that what they're called? A little pastry.
Is a yum yum?
And I think I had a sandwich, and that was kind of, and then the rest come. It's not for the weak girls, if I'm honest. It was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
It's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah, yeah. Just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Translation. Guys, her eyes say it all. My friends, her eyes say it all. You guys want to know what she doesn't want to tell y'all? She feels violated, guys. That's how she really feels. She feels violated. Obviously, she doesn't want to say that because throughout the entire documentary, she's been saying she loves this. It's fun. I enjoy it. I'm happy all the time. So if she says, I feel violated, it would vindicate all of her haters that say that she's stupid. So she's got to hide those demons and say intense. When in reality, this isn't intense. This is a violation. Her human side is starting to show.
More intense than you thought it might.
Definitely. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. See? Gentlemen, I don't know what more proof I need to fucking show you guys when I tell you that it's called the hot girl summer for a fucking reason, chat. All right? When they say hoe phase, hot girl summer, notice how there's a beginning and a distinct end. They can't do it forever, guys. Now, this woman might be able to tolerate more than the average thought, but right here, she hit her breaking point, chat. There's no fucking doubt about it. That she saw that light, even for a split second, and made her realize, like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
Just take two.
I know you guys are saying fake tears. And I know what you guys mean, because I've said this before myself, right? A woman's tears are only real if she's by herself. But in this case, I don't know if it's sadness. I think the tears are authentic, but I don't think that it's from sadness. I think it's like her realizing how stupid she is. Like, I think she had a moment where she's like, okay, maybe this wasn't the best decision. And I think in that split second, that's when a tear rolled down. Like, maybe this wasn't the best decision. So it's not like that tear coming out like as of sadness, like a traditional reason why someone will cry. I think it's that a chink in her armor was finally revealed. Did I make the right decision? Am I on the right path? What am I doing here? Right? So I agree with y'all that it's fake tears from a sadness standpoint. I think the tears are legit from a what the fuck am I doing standpoint. Does that make sense, chat? Give me ones if that makes sense. I don't want to sound like one of these fucking word salad hoes. I can articulate it better if you guys need me to, but I think you guys are high IQ enough to understand what I mean there. Give me ones if that makes sense.
I think I was you know when I talked to you last, like I was not nervous, it was like the day before I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. But it was good, it was more, I guess the interactions went.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Like, I'd have to stop them early and like.
It was good, and I'm here to watch this porn movie to see if the fucking plumber's gonna fix the leak. Get the fuck out of here, man. These girls be capping, man. Nope.
You'd have to stand on business and be like, I'm so sorry, you got to go, and like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like you didn't give them a good time because like they only got 2 minutes.
And that's what.
No, that's not what bothers her. What bothers her is that they only had her she only got 2 minutes of them. Does that make sense, chat? It's not that they weren't satisfied in 2 minutes. It's that they had 2 minutes with her and that's all they needed. That's what really probably bothers her.
That's what's making you feel emotional, is that maybe you think you didn't give some guys a good enough time today?
Yeah, and it's hard, I think, having the interaction with them when they're like, what, you're not going to make me come all this way? Like, kind of like guilt tripping me a little bit. I felt bad, like some people just travel so far, like I didn't want to give them a shit time and like come away from this and be like, oh, that was shit. I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by the, I think like the 30th year.
She's trying to cope it. No, it's because she feels like she feels like violated. That's what it really is. She obviously doesn't want to say that though, for obvious reasons.
You know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just sometimes you like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal things at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know. But yeah, I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah, and obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you promise something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
But it's up to you, right? Like when you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I would.
Yeah, no, this is a fucking big ass lie. She doesn't feel sad because she didn't satisfy them. She feels sad because she knows that fucking remorse is real with women. It absolutely is real. You guys want to know this Me Too bullshit that's going around? Y'all want to know what that is? A lot of this Me Too? It's simply regret. There was consent at the time, but then they feel violated, what she's feeling right now, and they go ahead and say that they feel raped. If anything, I think with her, she feels violated and there's no recourse because she filmed everything and pretended to like it. So she's cooked.
Too sure of what to expect. I certainly didn't expect to see
She can't meet to none of them niggas.
Lily so upset at the end of it all. I thought perhaps in years to come she may look back at this day in sadness, but not so instantly afterwards. She had stressed to me throughout my time with her how excited she was for this challenge and how this was her fantasy, so to see her so visibly upset at the end of it all was really sad. But my confusion was only added to in the days following our filming with Lily, as she announced to her fans that in February of 2025, she would be sleeping with 1,000 men in a single day to break the world record.
Last week I did 101 guys. Now this was just the warm-up, because in February I'm going to be the first person ever to reach 4 digits of guys all in one day. Yes, 1,000 guys.
Maybe what we witnessed that night was just someone overwhelmed with emotion after completing such a...
At this point, she's just, you know, she knows she's cooked, so she's like, you know what, let me just go ahead and break the record. If I'm going to be a slur, let me be the biggest slur. What did she say before? Oh, I was already being a 304, so I might as well get paid for it. Now, she's using the same mindset, girl math, right? And now she's like, all right, I already banged 100 niggas and lost my soul. I might as well do 1,000 and be the top slur. Girl math, guys.
A monumental challenge.
Thought math.
Or maybe we saw the true toll this career can have on a person.
Absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. Did y'all hear, the lacrosse player, speaking of Me Too, since we're on this topic, Duke Lacrosse woman, this is wild.
A first ever stunning admission from a woman who accused Duke University lacrosse players of raping her nearly 20 years ago. The story.
And you know this is crazy. I'm watching this on CNN, aka Libtardville, right? And even they're shocked at this shit. That's how you know shit's bad. You got niggas like this, left wing. Oh, this is crazy. That's when you know this shit is fucked.
Was a national firestorm. She now says she lied about the encounter. Crystal Mangum first made the claims back in 2006, saying 3 members of the school's lacrosse team raped her after she had been hired to dance at a house party.
Translation, she was a stripper. Niggas hired her to strip.
Team was throwing. Police charged David Evans, Colin Finnerty, and Reed Seligman.
Seligman?
After Mangum's accusations, but after much back and forth and the city's DA stepping down from the case, North Carolina's Attorney General later dismissed the charges, citing a lack of evidence. But now, going on the record on a podcast nearly 20 years later, Crystal Mangum says she was lying the whole time.
I testified falsely against them by...
What?
I testified falsely against them.
Bruh.
By saying that they raped me when they didn't.
Bruh.
And that was wrong.
Wow.
And I betrayed the trust of a lot of other people who believed in me.
Welcome.
Made up a story that wasn't true because I wanted validation from people and not from God.
hate being right all the time about these girls. What did I say roughly? We've been on stream now for 2 hours. What did I say roughly maybe hour and a half ago, guys? I said that women that are in sex work have irreparable trauma, right? This woman is a stripper, right? They didn't want to say it, but that's what she is. And what did she do? She went ahead and made a false accusation against these guys. And she said, oh, I did it because I didn't get attention and validation. And clearly, right, maybe she came to God or something, which is why she's coming and confessing that she lied about this and committed a felony, right, perjury. But this speaks volumes as to why I tell you guys to never be with or take seriously these types of women. Imagine this girl is a woman that you're seeing, dating, God forbid, married, and you piss her off. You don't think that she would go ahead and lie and say that you fucking hit her with the welcome punch? Next thing you know, the police are at your fucking house and you're getting arrested for domestic violence. You don't think this girl would come back and say, oh yeah, even though we're in a relationship, this guy raped me? Women that have trauma like this from sex work, a lot of the times there's no coming back from that, guys. And the only thing they know how to do is destroy everything around them, which includes you. Since they've never been treated by men properly, they don't know what proper treatment is or what it's like. So if they do get it, they treat you like shit when they get it. This is why women that are dancers, OnlyFans, whatever, when they do meet the nice guy, what do? They treat him like shit. They use and abuse him. They push him away. Why? Because they know deep down that they don't deserve good treatment from a man. It's like almost like a gag reflex. Like, I don't qualify for this. Why are you so nice to me? You guys ever got that? Like a 304? You be nicer and she literally says, why are you so nice to me? Have you ever guys gotten that? I've gotten it plenty of times. And it's because 304s know that they're not shit and they don't qualify. They know that they're going to the bank and getting a loan that they don't deserve. They know that they don't qualify for that interest rate. They know they don't qualify for that credit line. Don't be that fucking credit line. Because in that quick second where they acknowledge that you're doing them a huge favor, they'll turn around and stab you in the fucking back. You can't trust 304s, guys. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. 304s are terrible fucking people. Sorry. I don't know what else to say. I think it's the only way I can get it through y'all fucking heads that these are individuals that are not to be trusted. Ever. No serious relationship. Honestly, even smashing them for a little bit is dangerous. I'm going to be all the way 1,000 with you guys. So, guys, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. 304s are not good people, guys.
And that was wrong when God already loved me for who I was, regardless. I didn't need to seek validation from him because I already had validation from him. I just didn't know it. And I hurt my brothers. And I hope that they can forgive me. And I want them to know that I love them. And they didn't
Took this 304 20 years to find God and come clean. Too late, look at her. Wall smashed. Mother Nature gives her the gifts and Father Time takes it away. Cooked.
deserve that. And I hope they can forgive me. that I hope that they can heal and trust God. And
2006, I was working at McDonald's, bro. I was serving Big Macs while this bitch was sucking on Big Macs. What the fuck, man? L bitch.
know that God loves them and that God is loving them through me, letting them know that they're valuable and that they didn't deserve that.
Joining me now is CNN's Gene Casares, who reported heavily on this case. Gene, give us a sense of how impactful and controversial these accusations and the result were at that time. I remember, you remember this story all too well. I mean, this was literally a firestorm of a story back in 2006. The entire country was watching it, and to hear this admission all these years later, it's just extraordinary.
And 3 young lives were destroyed at that time. You know, it was 2000.
Yep. Fucking ridiculous. And this was a big race thing, too, because she was black and they were white. So you already know what that means.
2006, it was Durham, North Carolina. I was there. I was covering this. And Crystal Magnum made the accusation that she was raped by David Evans, Cullen Finnerty, and Reed Segelman. And there were charges, very serious sexual assault charges that had terms of imprisonment for the rest of their lives. And in Durham, that's where it started, and everyone took Crystal Magnum's side because she came out with details, very specific, graphic details. And the young men said, we didn't do this. But Duke University did not stand by them either. They were—
Yeah, just so you guys know, because I've been disciplined by my school too. FYI, anyone that goes to a school, you guys already know this. If you get accused of something, right? And I can explain this here in a second. Let me read these chats. So I don't, yeah, Jim Jones was popping back then. Facts. We fly high, no lie. All right. Marcus says, someone on X made a unique analysis on the Lilly situation, which is worth reading into, and I want you to read into it to get your thoughts. Here's a quote from the post that stood out. Lilly Phillips is crying because she got dehumanized. Like many females, she was crying because the dehumanization wasn't strong enough. Link. Interesting. Jean-Francois, yeah, I know who this guy is. I could, yeah, this is a long ass thing, dude. I can look at it after. Long tweet though. Alboys, how did you guys travel with Frank? I want to bring my dog with me on trips, but don't know how to go about it. He's also pissed, so probably not even allowed. Alboys, tell me you're black without telling me you're black. Nigga got a pit bull? Goddamn. Frank is a service dog, bro. So that's how we got it. Yo, Myron, can you ask Noble to add me on Discord? I messaged him and got nothing. All right, Myron, yes, let me send this message to Noble right now. Also, guys, link below, man. Join the CastleClub, guys. Absolutely free. Jump on the email list. Join that email list. All right. I just sent him the screenshot for you, brother.
Were just really silent, but everyone was focused that she was telling the truth. They weren't. Then it went to a national.
A Flying Raptor says, it's a shame, man. Lily's parents failed their casino on 1985 by Martin Sorkis is a good story of what happens when you wife up a 304. They'll have the ability to bring down an empire. Be smart. Facts. Yeah, so, let me explain what happens when you get in trouble with the school, right? So, whenever you get in trouble with the school, which I remember I had to deal with one of these things one time, basically, what happens is you have like a fucking kangaroo court of like your peers, right? And it's like a student board. And what ends up happening is 9 out of 10 times, bro, if any accusations come, it could be anything. It could be the most bullshit stuff. They're almost always gonna take the side that makes the university not look bad, and they'll kick you out, fucking ban you. Like they'll typically, depending on the seriousness of whatever it is, they'll just kick you out the school. And especially if it hits media coverage like this, the last thing they want is like for the school to be associated with that. So they're gonna take swift and prompt measures and kick you out. And that's what happened when these guys lost their scholarships, get labeled with this shit. And then the thing is that a lot of times, like in this situation, The school reserves the right to not let you back in, even if you're found innocent.
Level.
Crazy.
And their names became household names. And they were taken into court on these very serious charges. And they were in college. They were at Duke University. Furthermore, the lacrosse team, their entire season was canceled. The coach was fired. So there were ramifications from it. Now, 1 year later, the Attorney General exonerated them of innocence. But there's so much more to the story. I was in the courtroom. And Mike Nifong, the district attorney of Durham, was charged with criminal contempt and then also for disbarment of his bar license. And it came out what the truth was. One of the defense teams had a young attorney, just got out of law school, and he would stay up at night reading the thousands of pages of DNA evidence. And he found something in one of those thousands of pages that confirmed that their DNA was not a part of DNA that they had collected from her. And that DNA evidence is actually one of the major factors that they were exonerated, and that came out during Mike Nifong's trial. He was convicted, by the way, the district attorney, who had stood by her and had done many interviews about how she was raped so viciously. And then they reclaimed their lives. But right there, I believe that's David Evans right there, he said that he, at the time, because he was in the courtroom during Mike Nifong's trial, he wanted to become an attorney because he wanted to help others who were wrongfully accused. And I don't know if that happened, but that is what he wanted at that time. But they'll always...
Yeah, she was under oath, guys, but obviously the statute of limitations has passed. So, if she wasn't already charged with it.
Be the 3 Duke lacrosse players, right?
Yeah.
If you say the name
right.
Colin Finnerty, especially if you live in Duke, in Durham, you're going to know who that is.
And Gene, that school's lacrosse program was just smeared. I mean, and I'm sure and the school just suffered major reputational damage after that. Is there anything that could come as in part of the fallout of this? I mean, could there be some sort of lawsuit? I mean, I suppose there might not be much to sue for here. It doesn't sound like Crystal has a whole lot of assets on her.
Well, she's in prison.
Yeah,
she's in prison right now for murder. And so that's...
Oh, shit. That chick is wow. She's in... No wonder she's coming clean. She's like, bro, I ain't got nothing to lose, man. Hold on. Her name is, that's crazy, bro. I didn't even know she was in prison for murder. Well, I'm trying to find the... All right. What the fuck?
In 2018, Snapped featured the controversial story of Chris.
All right, let's finish this shit, and then we'll go back to
There were
that.
several lawsuits at the time, one against Duke, another against Durham, the city of Durham. But now that she has come out on the record saying it, let's see legally what is available, because it has been almost 20 years, and I'm sure her resources are very, very sparse at this point. But we have tried to contact the 3 now men involved in this, their attorneys, and a local paper said that there are not comments at this point.
They won't make, I mean, suing her is a waste of time at this point. They won't get a fucking dollar. I mean, they'll be able to prove damages for sure, which is a big part, but they're not going to get nothing, bro. Not even worth filing the lawsuit. It's going to cost them more to file the lawsuit. They won't make that money back at all.
Of their reaction to all of this.
Wow. Gene, all right, Gene, stand by. Really appreciate you being on with us this morning. I do want to go to Caterina DePasquale. She is the podcaster who interviewed Crystal Mangum when this admission was offered up. Caterina, I understand you're on the phone with us. Tell us a little bit about this interview. And yeah, how did this come about?
Well, so I'm a New Yorker who lives in Durham, North Carolina. I started my show, Let's Talk with Cat.com, and I was looking for an interesting interview. In my circle, people have talked about Crystal, and there was so much mystery around it for me because it seemed like some people viewed her as a pariah and some people still viewed her as a victim. And so I just thought, you know, I want to find out for myself who this person is, and I wanted to see the reasonings behind decision-making, and, you know, just that's where I was heading.
Yeah, but Kat, I mean, tell me about this admission. I mean, she just blurted it out. Did you have to press her? How did that go down?
So my intentions had nothing to do with getting any confessions out of Crystal. I contacted her via our online platform, and I asked her if I could interview her. And the protocol of this prison was that she needs to mail me a letter and confirm if she's down for the interview. She did. She mailed me a letter, and in the letter,
she ain't got nothing to lose, bro. She in jail for life, probably.
Said that she would like to give me an interview, but also she would like to apologize to Duke Lacrosse players.
And so she just says...
It was surprising.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Could you imagine if they were convicted? How bad this would be?
And she just says she made it up. It was a false accusation. Did she say why?
But I want the pub. Yes. Well, so yes, if you watch the full interview, there are like about 5 questions before she confesses, because I thought about it, and my platform is about finding out reasoning behind decision making, and so I attempted to look to see who Crystal was on a human level, and you know, understand why she made the decision that she made. So yeah,
it's really extraordinary. Well, Caterina, thank you so much for sharing this with us. It is quite the scoop. Caterina DePasquale and Gene Casares, thank you for your time as well. We really appreciate it. Just an extraordinary story.
God damn.
Crystal Mangum, a woman already synonymous with scandal in the city of Durham, North Carolina.
She was involved in one of the most notorious cases that we'd ever seen.
She could never get away from the spotlight.
When she met Reginald Day, Crystal believed she'd found the safety she'd always dreamed about.
He wanted a family, he wanted love, he wanted to just be at peace.
Oh, a nice guy. What else is new?
Enjoy life.
But a brutal attack would destroy their relationship in an instant.
Durham 911. My uncle just got stabbed.
It was a steak knife buried to the hilt.
She claims he tried to choke her.
With her reputation preceding her, Crystal faces an uphill legal battle as some question her credibility.
You have to ask yourself,
Bro, I'll be honest, bro. Anytime a woman makes a false accusation against a man and it gets found that she lied, she should do the amount of time that dude would have done if he got convicted. Like, we need some consequences for these women, bro. Like, these false accusations, this Me Too shit is getting out of fucking hand, bro. Completely out of hand. Like, these women are out here literally ruining motherfuckers' lives with zero consequence. Adam Russell says, we must make new laws with bad behavior or... All right, Adam Russell. Nigga, you know I'm on YouTube. You know I can't read that shit.
and that person get a fair and impartial jury of their peers.
Guys, also, join CastleClub. Link is below. Just put your email. Join the fucking email list. Join. Completely free. Get the newsletter. Get on that shit. And then also join and support the mission. That's how we're able to do what we do despite being fucking demonetized on YouTube because they suck balls. So support your ninjas, man. Support your ninjas. CastleClub.tv. Join it for free. Get on the email list. If you guys, like what you see, $35 a month, man. Not that expensive. Cost of what you would probably spend on a chick that don't want you anyway. You get this knowledge, get how to make money, how to get game, how to get girls, real estate, everything, man. CastleClub.tv, guys. That is the home base, man.
Now, more than a decade into her prison sentence, Crystal Mangum shares her side of the story.
He was the aggressor, and I was no match for him.
Oh, yeah,
They just
sure.
arrested me. They didn't ask me what happened or anything.
I believe the police treated my mom not as the victim that she was because of what happened with Duke.
As she fights for vindication, others question her inability to take responsibility for her actions.
At the end of the day, he wouldn't have been in the hospital if he hadn't been stabbed. And there's no doubt that the injuries were part of the reason that he was in such a critical medical situation.
I'm just grateful to be alive. I regret that he lost his life. I just don't
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you lied about getting raped? Come on, man.
know how else things could have turned out. I felt like I didn't have any other choice.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They might turn this shit off for copyright. We'll see. You know how YouTube be.
My name is Crystal Gail Mangum. I decided to do this interview because I want people to know the truth surrounding Reginald Day's death. It's frustrating to know that I'm sitting in jail for a crime that not only I didn't commit, but a crime that doesn't exist.
Bro, this woman is allergic to accountability. This shit is actually entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck, man?
Even after all these years of being in prison, with all that Crystal has been through, she's at a space now that it's hard for her to accept responsibility for any of her actions. She is set to be released soon, and this is not the end of her story. It's still being written.
April 3rd, 2011. At 2:30 a.m., local resident Carlos Wilson calls 911 in a panic after his uncle and neighbor, 46-year-old...
By the way, guys, we got 1.8K likes, guys. Let's get to 2,000 likes, guys. Let's get the likes up to 2,000, man. I don't want to have to stop the show, but I hate that I have to do it. Is I got to pull the Kevin Samuels and fucking stop the show to tell you guys to like the goddamn video on YouTube. And I know some of you guys are probably wondering, well, Myron, why do we care about the YouTube likes? Well, guys, if we're gonna reach more people, help more guys out, build this community up, we got to reach the normies. And the normies, unfortunately, are on YouTube, right? Then we bring them to the dark side of Rumble, where we say all the crazy shit that we say in our chat in CastleClub. So, yeah, guys, like the video, open up a tab. I see that we're at 1,900 likes. Let's get 100 more likes. Come on. 2,900 y'all watching on YouTube. We got 3,500 plus on Rumble. 200 plus ninjas over watching on CastleClub. I'm pissed off, man, because if we had continued the stream from before, we would probably easily have way more people watching live, but that fucking shit fucked me up. Computer's shutting off and shit. Rumble Studio fucked up. So, yeah, guys. Like the video. Let's hit 2,000. Once we hit 2,000 likes, I will continue the stream. See, if you guys notice, look at the views going up. We're now at 3,200. The engagement matters. I hate to say it, guys, but we're going to have to stop the videos and get the likes back up. We got to be annoying again. I got to fucking bring the ninja segment back or some shit. This nigga Frank is dead. Bro, look at here. I'm going to take a picture of how this dude is sleeping right now, bro. What is wrong with this nigga, man? All right, we hit 2K. Nice job, guys. Before we get back into it, bro, look how Frank is sleeping, bro. That's him right now. Bro, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Arms all stiff. Yo. What the hell? Bruh. Anyway, let's keep cooking. See, now we're at 3,800 likes. Guys, next feat, I want 3,000 fucking likes. We're going to keep the stream going, but let's hit 3,000 likes. We're almost at 4K. Guys, the likes brings the views up, man. The engagement helps. Let's hit fucking 3K likes. All right? We haven't been prioritizing YouTube, I know. We haven't. But we're going to take over again.
Old Reginald Day shows up at his apartment door.
Like the fucking video. Let's hit 3K likes, goddammit.
Yo, 911, where's your emergency?
I need an ambulance. My uncle just got stabbed and it's near his lung. I held Reginald's wound, talked to him, trying to get him to calm down because I didn't want his heart rate to exceed so much where it would pump all the blood. You know?
Someone said that's a dead dog, bro. No, guys, Frank just sleeps like that. He sleeps with his arms in the air like this. It's fucking weird, bro. Border Collies do it all the time. You can watch their videos. He always sleeps like that, man. It's weird.
He was bleeding profusely.
Is he awake?
Yeah, but he helped there.
We're getting help on the way. Someone else is dispatching the policeman at the...
Durham Police Department shows up, and then your first responders, which would be the fire department.
They wasted no time doing what they needed to do, loading him up and taking him to the hospital.
While Reginald is transported for care, officers face the difficult task of determining who attacked him and why.
I aspire to be a therapist for young adults and to open up a home called Faith House, fighting against.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's always funny when thoughts like say their thoughts and dreams because you know for a fact that's never gonna happen. It's actually funny listening to thoughts say what they're gonna do. It's actually really funny. Because we all know that they're never gonna follow that shit up, bro.
It's incarceration through hope. And I want to have an organization throughout the world and to reach people, to keep young people from going to prison, to be where I am right now. And people in the juvenile system, people that are headed that way. And hopefully this can be used as a platform to get to that point. I still have some college left to do, but it's possible. And
wait, is this bitch in college in jail? Bruh.
I hope to accomplish that. I think other women can learn from my story that you can.
All right, we're at 2.1K likes, guys. Let's hit 2,500. Let's fucking go. 400 more. Let's fucking go. Let's cook.
Pull strength from different resources, and just when you think it's over, there is a comeback. It's never too late. That last no, the next one can be a yes. Don't give up. And look to your kids. Look, if you have kids, if you don't have kids, look to your family. If you don't have family, look to that one somebody that's there to support you. And if you don't have that, look to yourself. You are worth it. You know.
Arcline at $5 says, "I'd sue anyway." Guys, how's the sound? By the way? Does it sound good with the mic like that? I moved it a little bit further away, so I got like full desk space here. How does that audio sound? Give me ones if it sounds good. Give me twos if it sounds bad. And tell me why it sounds bad. Arc Lightning says, "I'd sue anyway, add to the weight of her offense and reinforce my innocence. It'd be worth the money to formalize society's disdain for her actions and possibly affect other people's suits in the future." I understand, but bro, you won't get no money, man. Might not be worth it. New laws, let's make America clean again. All right, sound is good? Perfect.
Just don't give up. You never know what inspiration.
Yeah, because I got it pretty far from me, so I just want to make sure it still sounds good. Sweet. Yeah, it's completely off the table, guys. Mike is like fucking over here. So.
You are to somebody else. We all have something to give. And just our presence is enough. It hurts that I missed my son's wedding, which was the first big thing that I really missed. Then it was.
Should have thought about that before you became a stripper and lied on niggas, bro. That was a big L. Guys, 2.1K likes. Let's hit 2,500, man.
My daughter. No, then it was my son having a baby. His wife's having a baby. Then my daughter had a baby. Then my son had another baby. Then my daughter got married. Each time it just felt like somebody was taking a knife and just twisting it further and further, deeper and deeper in. I missed everything with my kids. And this is something that I can't get back. I don't even know how to reconcile any of that.
In my time in law enforcement and crime scene investigations, I had not seen a case that was similar to this.
Okay, he's a detective from Durham Police Department. I was trying to see which agency he works for.
In my time in law enforcement and crime scene investigations.
Yeah, Durham Police crime scene investigator, crime scene specialist. All right.
I had not seen a case that was similar to this. Usually when you have a situation where there's clearly a domestic violence disturbance, and in this case an assault that leads to a stabbing, you usually can tell who's the aggressor, primary aggressor, and non-aggressor. And sometimes in domestic disputes and violence, you have both parties are aggressors, and they're both considered suspects at certain times. And in this case, to me, from a crime scene standpoint and even from a legal standpoint, it seemed that Crystal was the victim here of domestic violence, that she was defending herself. I do understand understand from the legal standpoint, from the district attorneys and the command staff, with saying that, well, had Crystal not stabbed him, he would not have been in the hospital, therefore he would not have had the issue with succumbing from his alcoholism. I understand the argument, but I still feel like at the end of the day that we have a victim of domestic violence that is being punished for just defending herself in an assault. I feel part of that was probably because of her background and the history that she had with the city and the department. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, the history. She was definitely a 304, and they knew that she was. She was a working girl, if y'all know what I'm saying. That's why they knew who she was. Anytime the department knows you like that, and it's a female 9 out of 10 times because she working, bro. By the way, guys, we got only 2.1K likes, man. Let's go. Let's shoot this up to 2,500, man.
you just hope that a jury and a good defense attorney will be able to present the facts and the information
like the video ninjas
appropriately, and the right decision will be rendered. I think sometimes the juries, also they are residents, and sometimes residents can feel victimized when you have a person who has such a long history and has so many interactions with law enforcement, and those stories are on the media, and then especially when you have something like the Duke Lacrosse incident that became so famous, where city residents actually end up feeling victimized when they initially poured support out for Crystal, and then later felt victimized because find out that she was not telling the truth about that incident. And I think everybody throughout the city, citizens included, were just like, she needs to go away.
Yeah, credibility is shot. Testimony means nothing now. Credibility when you get caught lying like that.
I had even been told that she had been offered from people like, hey, we will give you money just to leave town. Take your kids, leave town and get away. If not, it's not going to end well. And I think there was some truth to that. And I think this played a huge part where this is all she knew. This was her home. This is where she grew up. I don't think she wanted to leave. I think she enjoyed having the relationships and the engagement with those that she knew in her
Translation, she enjoyed her Johns.
loved ones, and she didn't want to leave the area. But at the end, I do think it cost her freedom with regards to what occurred and why she ended up in prison. I can see how juries can rationalize that, she had some fault.
All right, I knew it. You niggas are not liking the video. Bro, 2.1K likes, we need 2,500. We are going to delay. We are going to delay, as you guys know. Hopped off the plane. Took Frank to piss. Came up here, started streaming. Literally, that's what I did. Hopped off the plane, came straight here, took this nigga to piss, started streaming. No sleep, tired as hell, still haven't eaten. I only ate one meal today. I'm dying, not gonna lie to you guys. The only thing I ask is that you guys like the video. Let's get 2,500 goddamn likes. But then I gotta stop the video to get the likes up, get the engagement up. I got the YouTube link pinned on Rumble. Just click it, like it. You don't got to stay on Rumble if you don't want to. I'd appreciate it if you did, but if you don't want to, that's fine. Someone said, "Go EWO." We like this shit. Now I'll finish up this video and then close out. I might stream tomorrow for you guys. I honestly might stream tomorrow for you ninjas. Cover the Luigi Mangione story. Well, no, that'll be on Fed Reacts probably on Sunday. But I'll cover Syria, Assad. I might stream for y'all. See how I feel tomorrow. Someone said 100% like rate. Yeah, 100% like rate. That's what I want, baby. Like the video, ninjas. What are we at? We're at 22. 300 more. There's 2,600 y'all ninjas watching. And I guarantee a fraction of you guys even liked it in the first place. Because remember, that's like half y'all that are, most of y'all that are watching probably didn't like the video yet. Because you guys, because people coming in and out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably, yeah. I'm going to cover the Daniel Penny case, too. I'll do both. Maybe I'll do Daniel Penny tomorrow, and then I'll cover Luigi Mangione for Fed Reacts. What do you guys think? Fresh and Fit, Daniel Penny, and then Mangione for Fed Reacts. What do y'all think? All right, June says they definitely have to sue her, at least for the rights to the story. You know she's trying to get Netflix attention for so-called contrition. They need to make sure she never profits from it and hopefully get paid while having final approval of a true story for once. Okay, that's fair, June. I'd be buying public support, knowledge, and legal precedents. Pride, those are valuable. Well, the legal funds to do that, guys. All right, chat. We got 2.2K likes. We need 25. 2.2. Get the likes up. We're waiting for the likes. So, y'all ninjas need to like the goddamn video. We're at 2.2. Hell, I even go in and like it myself on one of my accounts. I'll even help you ninjas out. Still waiting for you, ninjas. We just sitting here like awkward weirdos. We're at 2.3? All right, sweet. I'll restart the stream if we're at 2.4. How about that? We'll be fair. Look, we just had 3,000 live viewers. See, as the likes go up, the viewers go up, and it makes it easier to like the video. We got to get the engagement up, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's literally engagement, man, on all your social media platforms. So I need y'all niggas to like the video. Because we're demonetized on YouTube. You guys already know this. We're demonetized for being one of the realest niggas on here. So the only thing I ask, since we're demonetized, is you guys just like the video. That's all I ask. Just like the video, man. Let's see. We had 2.4? 2.3. 100 more to go, chat. Let's go. We can cook this shit up. If you're watching on Rumble, click that link. We'll keep cooking on the stream. Looks like we're the biggest stream live on Rumble right now. Let's go. Cooking. WW. Yeah, nobody streams at fucking 3 in the morning. The only crazy nigga to do that shit. Rumble's going up though, guys. Starting to get some serious traction, which is fucking awesome. Because we're tired of this goddamn censorship from YouTube and everywhere else. We had 2.4. Let's go, guys. Good job.
But I can also see how a citizen would look and say, thank goodness she got what she deserved. But do I think the 14 to 18 years was a little long? Yeah, of course. You know, if she's a victim of domestic violence, which clearly I believe she was, you know, it's one thing to serve time in prison for wrongdoing. It's another thing to be a victim and having to serve time in prison, and especially 14 to 18 years of your life. I think she could have served a lesser sentence and still learn her lesson and turn her life around. And hopefully, even with serving the time she has, she's still a relatively young woman and still has an opportunity, hopefully, to get out of prison and turn her life around and hopefully away from Durham. I do believe that, you know, her sentence of 14 to 18 years for the conviction, I believe some Durham citizens had a sigh of relief and felt like, thank goodness this is over. She's now getting what she deserves for, you know, all the support we gave her, and then her kind of just turning her back on us. So
she killed somebody, bro.
So,
that's low.
now she's kind of getting what she deserves. I don't agree with that. You know, I believe the justice system should be blind. I believe most people that work in the legal system feel that way. Our justice system should be blind. We shouldn't look at, you know, a whole history as much as we need to look at individual incidents and individual facts regarding a case. But history does play a part, you know, and your background does play a part.
With this incident, when Crystal was trying to get away from Reggie, you know, fighting for her life, trying to get out the door, you know, what she was saying was he was throwing the knives at her, and in self-defense, she grabbed a knife and defended herself enough to get him off of her and to get out the door. In that moment, you know, she was in survival mode.
I don't think anybody thinks about the actions that they're doing in the moment of a crisis,
Yeah, I don't believe
in the
it.
moment of, you know, a fight, in the moment where emotions are high. I don't think they think about the fact that, oh, now I'm going to be in prison and miss my kids growing up. I don't know if she understands the magnitude of her actions, but at this point she certainly should, given the fact that she spent all this time in prison and has been separated from her family.
It really affects like the whole family when, especially the mother is gone, you know, to not have that person there, you know.
Nigga showed up to an interview with a beanie on? Come on, man.
Somebody who usually does that.
Come on, bro.
They're not there to do that anymore. I can't wait to see her free, you know. It's hard seeing her like that. I don't want to say I hate, but I just like going to prison. Like, just going to visit her and seeing her to where she can't leave with me is tough. And, you know, I want to see her, you know, at her full happiness, you know. Because I know, like, whenever she sees us, me and my sisters, I know, like, she's, like, jumping for joy. So I can't wait to see, like, when she actually gets to be out free with us again, you know.
For the years that she's been in there, I feel like there was a missed opportunity for her to do some good. Like, she actually had really solid plans for her life, like what she wanted to contribute to the world, to society. I feel like that's just an opportunity that she won't get back.
Yeah, it's a wrap for her, bro. All right. Let's see here. So what I'm thinking, guys, is maybe, you know, we could do a clan meeting on Daniel Penny. That'll probably be funny. I think that would be funny. Clan meeting with Penny, guys? Y'all want that? That might be the move, chat. Maybe I'll do that. We'll do a Daniel Penny clam chowder stream. Y'all want that? I think that'll be funny. Clam chowder stream tomorrow. Y'all ninjas want that shit? All right, chat, give me times. What do you guys think is a good time? I gotta go live when everyone's awake, bro. Like, going late like this be fucking everything up sometimes. What time should we go, chat? What time will most of y'all niggas be able to make it? Obviously, you guys are hardcore supporters. So, drop some times in the chat. Actually, no, let me do a poll. I'll do a poll on YouTube. I wish I could do a poll on fucking Rumble, man. And this is all going to be Eastern Standard Time. All right, these are different times that I'm going to give y'all niggas. Boom. I just made a poll. Go vote on YouTube. Rumble niggas, can you do me a favor? Because you guys are hardcore. Come on over and vote, please. Also, like the videos, you guys come over. A lot of you niggas are fucking ninja watchers. Click that. Join the poll. Click that and join the poll, ninjas. I want you guys to vote. I'm going to run the poll for a few minutes. So dude said, fuck your pole. All right, nigga. Then you won't know when the show starts, stupid. Dummy. You fucking dummy. Also, guys, we're at 2.4K likes. Let's hit 2.5. Let's get over 100%. And guys, just so you know, this is Eastern Standard Time. The times that I'm putting here, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you live in California, is 4 p.m. your time. FYI. Interesting. So most of you guys want 7 p.m. Looks like 40% of y'all are saying 7 p.m. Yeah, Mark Hugh, that's a very long tweet, bro. I'm probably not going to read that on air. He said, cover both cases on Fed Reacts this Sunday and do Syria Assad on FNF. Well, I know I've triggered the people with a chowder meeting on Daniel Penny. All right. So we got only 315 votes. Come on, guys. Let's get at least 500. Goddamn. Let's get 500 votes. Also, like the video while you guys are coming on over for Rumble as well. Email list, guys. It's in the description. To join the email list, right here, my friend. For Islam will win eventually. Click that link and put your email in, bro. All right, looks like we got 39% for 40% for 7 p.m. That's what it looks like right now, guys. I'll give it another minute to vote. Also, guys, we got 2.4K likes. Need y'all niggas to help me hit 2.5. Scrolling through Twitter right now for you ninjas. Still going through X here. Well, wait. Someone said good morning, goddamn. Nice, we had 2.5K likes. Shout out to you guys. Don DeMarco to you niggas. All right, it looks like we're gonna have to do this thing at 7 p.m. then, chat. You guys clearly want to do 7 p.m. Also, guys, we are less than 100 people away from hitting 180K followers on Instagram, man. We are growing at a very fast rate, man. So follow me on X as well. Sorry, on X, I mean. 180K, almost. We're less than 100 away. Also, follow me on Instagram. I don't know why this is my old username. Follow me on Instagram as well, chat. Here it is. Myron Gaines X, all one handle. We're at 21K followers on here. I can't find you on YouTube. I like the video, but it's not live. It is live, bro. What do you mean? We're live right now. I just dropped the link. Here, I dropped the link for you right now. In CastleClub. There's a link. All the CastleClub ninjas go in there and like it. Let's hit 2,700. But yeah, it looks like we got 40% of you guys want 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. followed by 10 p.m. are the two options. We got 400 votes. So it looks like that's what it is. Yeah. All right. I guess 7 p.m. it is. We'll do 7 p.m. tomorrow. We'll do a clam chowder meeting covering the Daniel Penny case. Why do you guys keep bringing up anus? Yeah, so this is my Instagram, guys. I post a lot on here, guys. I post like 3 to 5 reels a day. Like 2 at the bare minimum, but I typically post like 2 to 5 reels a day. Some of them are funny too. Funny shit, man. Clips from the podcast, funny meme shit, right? So, yeah, all kinds of shit, man. And, yo, we got pretty good engagement, chat. Look at this. I only got 20K followers. I just made this account fucking September, by the way. Look at this. I'm getting 18, 5 here, 11 here, 10 here, 15 here, 6 here, 85 here, 72 on this one. You know, 14, 8. Like, yo, we're getting crazy engagement, guys. And also, by the way, someone was trying to say I bought my my views and shit like that. Bro, I have never bought it not one fucking time in my life. I don't buy on Instagram and I don't buy on X. And we definitely don't bot on YouTube. You guys have seen our views drop off, right? Because we've been focusing on Rumble. So we don't bot on any of the platforms at all. Well, at least I don't, right? First, to talk to you guys about getting followers before if you want to get your engagement up. I personally can't do it. I can't fucking do it. But I am not botting on X. And someone tried to say I bought my fucking engagement on X. No, I just say really funny shit on X. And I have base takes, all right? And then obviously on here, I put like clips, like viral clips. Like, I mean, people go viral off me all the time. So I'm not surprised if I can go viral off myself. So yeah, man, follow me here, guys. Instagram, Myron Gaines X. Also follow me here on X, Myron Gaines X. Same handle. You guys can see it both literally right there, right? Right there. Bottom of the middle of the screen, your Myron Gaines X on everything. So yeah, I be cooking on X. Guys, you guys think I'm funny on YouTube? Y'all should see the shit I say on X. Bro, I constantly troll and ratio people with memes. I got memes that you niggas have never seen before. I literally got shit that you guys have never seen before, bro. It's fucking hilarious. So follow me on here. What are we at? Okay, we gained 2 followers. Awesome. Let's make sure that we hit 180K as the goal. Yeah, so almost 21K here. Started this in September. Made a new account. This one we've had for a year. Mind you, I took 2 months off this account because I was posting on my other one. We would have been at well over 200,000 by now if I actually posted on another one. Because the other one I built up to 67K. So I would have probably had this one easily at 200,000. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to end the poll. 41% for 7 p.m. Looks like we're going to go 7 p.m. tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I might as well say this. If you guys want me to answer your questions, subscribe to my X. $5 a month. I answer all your questions. Yeah. Because I noticed that you guys asked me a lot of fucking questions, bro. So, check me out over there. Subscribe. I answer questions of all subscribers only now at this point because a lot of you guys DM me on X. So, really, for the people that are watching me on X right now, because there's a bunch of you guys watching me on X, so 10,000 plus views on there. You guys that are watching me on X, you niggas always DM me asking about bitches, especially here on X. You guys ask a lot about women. All right. I'll answer your questions, but you got to be a subscriber. $5 a month, cheap as fuck, man. You get direct access to me. But obviously I'm not going to write you a paragraph. I'm going to answer your question nice and succinctly and concisely. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and what are we going to do here? We're going to go ahead and start winding this thing down, chat. So tomorrow, looks like we're going to do a stream. Even though I should be taking a day off. I'm going to stream for y'all niggas. Because I love you guys. So, we're going to end this on a good note. We will cover, what's it called? We're going to cover Daniel Penny tomorrow, the Clam chowder meeting. It's going to be a damn good time. Leave you guys some classic rock. Oh, y'all know what time it is, baby!
You know I'm going to lose, and gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever.
Let's fucking go, baby. We can't be stopped. All right, guys. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Clam chowder meeting. We're going to be cooking all night tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Clam chowder meeting. We're going to talk about the Daniel Penny case. We're going to upset some fucking FBAs. All right? We're going to be gambling with our lives with these fucking wokies that are fucking terrified BLM niggas. We're going to troll them. All right? All right, niggas.